So I figured in celebration of the live stream, we would stream the entire. I don't know if we did the whole stream like this, but I figured I would just bring out the character. You guys can ask some questions. I'm here to celebrate with you guys. I couldn't do. I couldn't do it without you. Welcome aboard. Let me know if you get the notification. Happy to have you on board today. How's it going, Rick? What's up, dude? Josh, what up? Thank you for 100K. 404, what's up? Jose, what's up? Albert, other Josh, what's up? Congrats on 10PK. Yep, 100K the dream. Now I'm 10% of a million, so I guess I need to change road to 1 million. Sorry, that's probably loud, my bad. What up, Nick? Congrats on the 100K. Tuning in from Jamaica. What up, dude? What? What's up? Josh, what's up? Weren't you like at 80K a couple weeks ago or something? Sure was, but YouTube has showed me some love, so I figured, thanks for the amazing videos. Hey, dude, thank you. Josh, keep working, okay? What? Thanks, man. Couldn't be here without you guys. Figured I'd stay in character. Big channel now? Nah, dude. Gabriel says, LMAO. Excuse me, we don't use that terminology here. We just say, you had an emotional response, which was positive. How long did it take you to make your last video? We did it in a day. That we just... Kino, you appreciate my business attire today, thank you. How's the Listerine today? Skit killed me, dude. Well, let me tell you about that. Here at Mechanical Engineering Industries, LLC, MEPE Solutions. Oh my god. Is this your version? I don't know. I don't know what this character's name is. Mr. Lundberg is taken. Would be another good one. Is it because of all the corporate cringe? Yeah, I mean, I was doing corporate cringe like every day, right? So you might as well. Are you a web developer? Dude, Chris, what's up? I don't actually know how to code. Like the corporate video, hope you bring the boss. Josh. So I mean, like, I can do skits, right? Film and stuff is the dream, but there's not a whole lot of value there. And it took me forever to make that video. That was me. Like, I cloned myself, and so I had to film twice. I had to make one shot of a blank background and then one shot with me in it, and then later combine the two so it looked like I was both people. Like, that wasn't my friend. That was me. Real legend. Congratulations. Hey, thanks, man. Paul, welcome aboard. I have my drink in the way. There we go. Making sick content. Today I'm making a video where I talk about shady junior developer jobs, specifically one that I interviewed at that they were looking for someone to hire. And then I did the research, and they were about to hire me, and I found out that everyone was let go. Everyone at the job was let go, and they had one final contract, and the CTO was about to quit, and they were like, wait, let us hire somebody before you quit. And so I went and I looked just recently, yesterday, and I found that the person because I declined the job offer. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not taking this. You just let everyone go. This is like what happens when this contract runs out in 2 months. They were like, well, we're a design shop first and foremost. Hold on. Well, Josh, we're a design shop first and foremost, and so hopefully we'll have some more projects coming down the pipeline for you. Devin Bukowski, Mechanical Engineering MEP LLC PE Solutions. Can you do a skipping the HR video? I did that in a live stream. Maybe I could probably do a video of it, but this is the first time that anyone has seen me in a tie. This is that ish I used to wear to mechanical engineering. This is looking into the middle of the Grand Canyon and running off. Looks a whole lot better than dressing up like this every day. To go to a job that you hate. The Kermit boss accent kills me every time. Well, I mean, I thought it would be like too easy to be like.
Have you ever heard of the word gargle? Because I have some Listerine here.
It's like, that doesn't match. This is HR Josh. This is the boss Josh. This is if you want to raise. Let me go get my Listerine real quick. I'm going to need more skits now that you've hit 100K. Brandon deserves an Oscar for It's a Good Thing. We actually have a whole lot more uncut stuff where we tried, but it just didn't work when I edited it. Didn't work well. Congrats. Thanks, man. Did you think engineering was interesting? I think engineering, like the curriculum and stuff, that was kind of fun. But the job itself, no, absolutely not. Not building anything. You're just making PowerPoint presentations and Word docs. Well, obviously, you think software engineering school? Nah, I mean, I don't really. So the thing is, like, software engineering is a tool for me to get to build things. It was a nice job while I had it, but corporate, I can't, man. I don't want to work for you. I want to work for Josh. I want to build Josh. I want to build Josh Corp Industries, not your dream. And so, unfortunately, I don't want to contribute to their bottom line. I would like to contribute to my bottom line. Basically, that's the most politically correct way to say it. Is like, I don't just want to work for somebody. Do you review resumes for free? Yeah, if you email it in, I do. Congrats. Hey, thanks, man. Hello, Josh. Have a nice day. Snoo snoo. Death by snoo snoo. You too, man. Or if you're doing personas now, you should do Mr. Robot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You apply for a job and you got the contract, found out they were paying €3 an hour, turned it down on the spot. Yeah, that sounds like almost illegal. Do a video with Yomatech. Yeah, he doesn't want to work with me. Unfortunately, I've already asked him. He told me no twice. So, whatever. That's fine. Maybe I got to catch up to him before he'll give me any time of day. Congrats, Big J. Big J. I don't know what this character's name should be. Do people working in companies love coding? I don't know if people working in companies or people not working in companies love coding. Some people just love it and some people don't. Mr. Joseph Alford. I think Mr. Alford. You can call me Mr. Alford. And I thought about maybe doing a series, like a little Netflix series. When's your tech interview course coming? Man, I gotta still make it. You look like a douchebag. Listen here, okay? You don't call people names in this stream, all right? Okay, that's inappropriate for the workplace. I'm gonna have to ask you to please refrain from that sort of offensive language. We don't need any upsets here, okay? Conflict resolution is our key word. Oh my god. Oh man. Don't worry, you just made 100K. You're growing faster than him. Yeah, dude, I get like 2x his subs every day now, so it's whatever. What's the name of the boss from Office Space? Mr. Lundberg, right? But like, how much did 20K subscribers cost you? Yeah, so even if I were to have bought in subscribers, I wouldn't be able to show like that amount of revenue from ad revenue. Because if you buy subscribers, they're not real. They're just accounts that click sub. They don't click on your ads. The only way to prove that is from ad revenue. Bots don't click on ads. They don't watch your videos. They don't comment. They don't give you engagement. So, did not purchase. But that's how you can tell. Dude, where's all this growth coming from? This is crazy. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm just making videos these days. Just making videos trying to help. I know there's not a whole lot of value added here, so I appreciate you guys for being here. I know that I'm not, giving all like the goods away, I guess. I don't really know what to say. I just want to hang out with you guys and just, I'm going to have to start taking notes with this growth. It's so impressive. I think Dylan, I think what happened is like when I stopped caring so much about being so politically correct, and that, like, when I'm just walking around my house, sometimes I'll just say memes out loud, or I'll be like, just start singing some Post Malone songs. Like right now I have the Post Malone song stuck in my head. It's like, same bitches, population 4 million, I see the same bitch. Like I have that song stuck in my head and I just walk around and I just say stupid stuff all day. And so I decided to stop doing that, stop holding myself back, because it just made me really look nervous and stuff. So I don't know. Prefer the pre-100K Josh or the post-100K Josh? How long did it take to reach 10K, 20K? 10K took forever. 10K took like 6 months. Boss sounds like Mr. Mackey from South Park. Drugs are bad, okay? We'll watch this video tomorrow. Enjoy. Nick, thanks. You stream on Twitch? I do stream on Twitch. If you would like, go follow me on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/Joshua Fluke. Haven't been there in a few days. Been focusing on 100K. But now, hey, thanks for giving me the moto to get that job. Hey, thanks for those Australian $5, fam. Appreciate you. I need to make the hashtag road to 1 million. I remember thinking to myself when I got 10,000, I was like, I'm 10% of 100,000. I remember I was doing freelance video back then, and one of the guys was like, yeah, dude, you're like 10% of the way. And I was like, what? This is crazy. I guess that's true. Hey, nerds, what up, dude? Welcome aboard. Do you have ADHD? Probably, but it's a good thing. I think there's a certain word for it. It's called polymath. Can you do Tally from South Park? Maybe. When did you start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel 8 years ago, making WoW PvP videos, but I didn't start doing YouTube until me and my friend were talking one day, and we were like, you know what, Josh, just get it done, dude. Just get it done. He's like, if you even got 40K subs, I'd quit my job right away. And I got around there and I quit my job. Road to 7 billion, yeah. Meetup in SLC, boys. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know where I'd go. Where do I host a meetup? Road to 1 million. Yep, waiting for the 401k. Oh, God. 401k should be the goal. No. 401k is no, I don't even put money in 401k. I don't have one. Buy someone on Fiverr to create a website for $5 and review it. Why? So I can just roast him? Or maybe he does it really good and I have nothing wrong. And then I don't know. Why would I do that? I paid someone $5 to make a website. I will now review it. Web developer reviews Fiverr web developer's website. I don't know. That could be good clicks, but where's the value there, you know? I want to add value. Thanks, man. Could you help me get a remote job? Be my advisor and help me with my, and I will give you 5% of my salary. Yeah, so that, there's no way for me to hold you to that. I could do all the work and get you a job and you're like, peace out, Josh. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna, I don't really sell my time one-on-one anyways because I want to live my life and make videos and, edit and stuff like that. It's hard. It's hard when you're doing teaching. I used to teach and then I had to give it up. Glasses on, please. Look, man, as soon as the glasses get close to my face, just I start talking and then the voice just comes on and just gets more and more corporate and then I move it away and I get back normal again. It's like magnets or something. It just has this effect where my voice comes in and then it goes back to normal. I don't know. It's just the glasses, I guess. How does it feel to reach 100K? It feels like yesterday, really. It's just a number. I don't even know if I have a check mark. Would you review mobile apps? I don't know enough code to review mobile apps. Alright? Aren't you selling your time now? I'm not actually selling my time because I'm not being paid hourly for this. And I have no money coming in directly for this. I am putting myself here and I'm live with you guys, which is why I think being on Twitch for a living is not great because you have to be there to get subs, whereas if I just make videos on YouTube and I edit them and I release them, it doesn't matter, I spend the time up front, whatever that is, and then I release the video, and then it does good or bad. You deserve it. Thank you, Seth. I appreciate you. Warren, Adele, Eric, Nocturne Warrior, Corporate Voice. Can you review my portfolio? How do I send you a link? Just go ahead and send that to my email. That would be grindreel@gmail.com. Is that a sock on the mic? Look, man, it's not on the company budget to provide pop filters for the microphone, okay? So sometimes we use these things that you put on your feet, like this place that we go where we do this thing called work. Yeah, it's a sock, dude. Judge me. It's got a sock condom on a mic. Is this going to be every day? Dude, I live stream every day. I try to live stream every day. One live, one video. So I'll check my my email if you send it to me. I'll pull it up. Can you adopt me? Dude, I'll adopt you. What I thought about doing was teaching people how to do YouTube. That's what I like to do. I like to teach people how to do YouTube and edit videos and cut and market. That's what I love. That's what I like to do. I like to be in videos. I like to make videos. I like to film. Code's cool, right? It's whatever. But I don't need it. I don't need it unless I'm building something with it. Maybe building a game, but I'm not gonna build a web app. I don't have an idea for a web app. Are you any good at graphic design? I don't know. Look at my thumbnails. You tell me. Dylan is in the house. Dylan, where are you at? I need to make Dylan a mod. There you go. A little late, but congrats, dude. You commented congrats. You deserve $1 million. I don't know. Do more short films. Yeah, I should do more short films, but the problem is it just takes so long to move the camera around, and I didn't get that many views. It's just so much work for so little return, even though it's fun. What diet do you follow? Intermittent fasting right now. That's what I'm doing. Do a proper coding job sketch or an office one. I thought about maybe doing applying to the job and then getting the job and then quitting the job or getting fired from the job, or I don't know. Is there still a market for creating code vids? Yeah, there's a market for creating code vids. How are you going to do it differently though? It's all about execution. I want to help you. Look, man. Look here. I don't want to be a douchebag. Okay, let me just be upfront about this. I don't want to be a douchebag, but would you guys want to go work for somebody if you could stay at home and make videos and be a goofball and get paid what you're getting paid. Like, here. And this is just YouTube. Like, I have other stuff outside of this. I mean, it's probably not sustainable, right? But, here. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, chat? Why would you ever, why would you ever want to go to an office if you could stay at home and do this? This is just in the past 10 days. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be a douchebag, but if you guys could choose to stay at home and film videos and build a brand, isn't that what you would do? That's what I like doing. I want to see how high I can push that. I want to see if I can get it to 30K. I emailed you. Can you review live on the stream? Yeah, sure, dude. I'll do it. Well, 50K, Drew. Past 28 days, right? That's past 28 days, but if you see the first half of that graph, which is over first half, I was at about $1,200. So show past 30 days. So yeah, I mean, I was making about $1,200, and then I tried to push myself to make content, and then over the past 10 days, it says 30 days, but like I had no money pretty much. $800 a day, sheesh, right? You know, like wouldn't you do that? Wouldn't you do YouTube if you could? I don't know. I'm not trying to be a douchebag. I'm not trying to flex. But if you could build a brand and be a goofball and make videos about whatever, as long as you're providing value, wouldn't you learn how to do that? I think that's way better than working a job. What is that, like almost $100,000 a year for making derpy videos? Why would I ever go code and be told what to do, when and where? I'm just saying. That's not for everyone, bro. Look, man, I get it, dude. But I'm just saying. Nice flex. It's not to be a douchebag. It's not to flex. It's not to be any way like that. You know what I'm saying? But when everyone's like, why don't you want to work for Google? I'm good. Why don't you want to work for Facebook? I'm good. Well, technically, you're working for Google right now, Josh, because Google owns YouTube. All right, hold on. I'm waiting for it. Who's going to say it? How long till you become Jarvis? I don't know. Thomas, I got you. All right, let me pull it up. Dude, I just want to make more videos about how to build a brand. Like, you know, like tech review videos. Like, that's the stuff that I like to do. Code is my niche. It's where I started. It's where I'll be, you know. I'll always talk about it, but it's not like my end-all, be-all deal, you know. Like, oh, did you see you're going to go to the React Con this year? No, I'm going to make videos and secure the paper. Not the bag, the paper. Social Blade saying 7. Yeah, Social Blade is not correct, as you could see. Anyways, I'm not trying to be a douche. If anything, I'm just trying to motivate you guys. Like, it's possible to do it. I didn't think that this was possible to get 100K ever at all, and I would want everyone to be in this scenario, especially the people that are in, like, you know, the smaller European countries or the cheaper countries that are like, well, here we get paid like 800 euros a month or something. Like, if you could do this, wouldn't you do it? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, who wants to buy a new yacht for the stakeholders? Exactly. Great job. Hey, thanks, Marco. Going to TruffleCon? Oh, nice. Halo background promoted you to a lot. Dude, I don't know if you watched the video yesterday. I was watching Halo trailers because it was like, I'm trying to keep it all. Okay, so what country do you live in? Josh is securing the Bitcoin? Yeah, no. Do you respond to DMs? I think I respond to DMs. I try to respond to all the comments and DMs I get. I'm pretty bad about Instagram, though. Sometimes I forget to check. We got to get my dad to 100K. Yeah, that's the dream. Serbia is like 400 euros, right? Love the get up today. Well, look here, Jay. Isn't YouTube kind of reliable income? Your channel could be striked at any time. Well, my channel's not going to be striked any time because everything I do is original content. Number 2, I pay for the music that I use, so that's all taken care of. And number 3, I make more money outside of YouTube than inside of YouTube. So this is like I was doing this before this happened. So I don't know. I'm thinking August or September is going to be a big month. I know probably September is probably going to be like 20, 30, 40K maybe. You know, it's not that I don't care about the number value, guys. It's great, right? But it's not enough to retire. It's not enough to pay off my house or my cars or student loans. It's not enough to do any of that. It's enough to buy a nice thing, right? But that's not what I want to do. I just want to help other people get to this point. I want to take people that are like struggling, that are working those crap jobs, and they see all these scammer people on YouTube, and they're like, oh, here's how I make 10K dropshipping. No, you don't make 10K dropshipping. You make 10K selling courses on how to dropship, okay? Well, here's how to invest. Okay, well, where did you get your money initially to invest to where it gave you money enough to live on? Oh, well, I just lived with my parents. Okay, well, what if you don't have parents to live with like me? You know, how do you get to the point? How do you get to the point where you like, you know, well, just invest in real estate? Well, how do you make $30,000 to make a down payment 6 times, you know? Like, how do you do that? That's the stuff that they don't tell you. That's the stuff that I didn't think it was possible to do. And now I'm like, oh, now I know how to do it. You heard about a contract position still as a W-2? Yeah, it sounds like you should definitely counter that W-2 because they're marking you off as a business expense, my dude. New camera, who dis? What up? Gang, what up? That's what I'm saying. Like, you see all these financial gurus and all these people talking about how to get the money. Well, just you know, ask your family for $30,000. You know, just get some loans from. Dude, if my family had $30,000, they wouldn't be homeless. Okay, they'd be using it to live, not give it to me. And if anything, they'd be like, Josh, you know, do it yourself, dude. I just want everyone to experience what it's like to wake up and spend their day how they want, you know? Box thinks outside the Josh. Is the ego getting over you? I don't have I try not to, like, you know how there's a lot of CEOs and people are like, well, you know, my time is very valuable. I actually hire an assistant for me and I hire a cleaning lady to come clean my house. Like, I don't do that, dude. I mow my own lawn, fold my laundry, do my laundry, clean my house, do my dishes, you know? Like, I think it keeps me to that down to earth kind of level. Because I don't want to end up like those people that are like, oh, my time is too valuable to do the dishes, bro. I'm like, no, it's not. Just, anyways, any U.S. companies for remote work? I don't really know any off the top of my head. Do you recommend Simon? Look here, Simon. We don't actually use those words directly when we're talking about climbing the corporate ladder. We don't really even use the word climb. We prefer using the word mount. We mount the corporate. Oh my god. Oh man. Could you do a current day in the life of Josh? You guys want to know what I do during the day? Yeah, I wake up, I sweep my house, I pet my dogs, sweep my house again because my dog shed, and then make a video, go to the gym. Take my dogs on a ride, mow my lawn, regular stuff, man. Oh, hold on, I gotta review this first. I gotta review this first, and then I'll review the resume. Nikita, give me a sec. What is going on today? Studying 2 hours a day viable? I don't know what you're doing with those 2 hours. Studying is vague. Placeholder, yes. That accent creeps me out. Can you please stop? Look, man, I'm gonna turn it on to 10. Actually, I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit. We're gonna add a little southern accent in there, and we're gonna keep it corporate, but we're gonna make it a corporate southern accent. So this is a real good old boys accent right here. This is, if you live in Georgia or somewhere in the South, and you're working in that corporate environment, this is what we call a good old boys environment right here. Okay? There you go. I'll turn it off now. All right. So I'm gonna review this. Give me just 1 minute, please. The gargle Josh accent. Look, man, you call it what you want. Is Internet of Things going to be the next? I have no idea, dude. What have I come into? Well, you know, depending on when you ask that question, I might give you a different answer. Why are you depressing me? I'm not, Michelle. All right, so here's this. I'm Tom, independent web developer. If this takes me to a separate page, we're done. Well, it took me to a separate page. Okay, all right. Tom, what we need to do here is put your work on this main page. And don't put a button that says view my work. Just put it below there. Why are you making me do this? More clicks the better. This is an unnecessary click because you got all this nice space here. Why don't you put your stuff here? When did you have 70? I don't know, a little bit. Do more corporate videos. That's the Georgia State Patrol accent right here. Hey, look, son, you know that you were going a little fast there. That does sound like Georgia State Patrol, though, doesn't it? You know, we're straight shooters here down in the South, okay? What do I actually do? What do I actually do? Why do you need to say that? 6 projects, 4 clients, but you don't list the clients. You're going to have to list these clients, dude. You say 4 clients. Where's the evidence of 4 clients? I could put 40 clients and no one would know any better, you know? Now I feel unsafe. Hey, look here now. Y'all don't be talking about that down here. Where's the clients? Under the sea. All right. I don't want to talk like super tech. How much taxes you pay for YouTube though? You don't pay taxes on YouTube. You pay taxes on your income, and you pay taxes on your, you pay taxes on what you pay yourself as a business. If you do that, pay tax on your income. That's not like, so last year I paid $33,000 in taxes, and I had it in my bank account, and I looked at it every day, and it was the most depressing thing in my life. I was like, that's a lot of money, and it's not for me, and I can't even touch it, or the IRS is coming. Any thoughts on cybersecurity? Good job. It's a good job. Brainstorming. Yeah, you don't need this section, dude. You don't need this section at all. This is what you send on your email, dude. Like, all I want to see is your work. That's all the other people want to see. Use a British accent so I can embarrass myself. Custom themes, but you don't link those either. And this is lowercase, and everything else up here is, you don't have a period there. Josh is a developer. How hard? What are you talking about? Thoughts on Hack Reactor? Hack Reactor got bought out by Galvanize, but they just used the name Hack Reactor because people know it as Hack Reactor. Hack Reactor is actually garbage. So is Galvanize. You know what I'm going to say? Go to Lambda School or do it yourself. That's my thoughts. Do a Finnish corporate bro accent. I don't know how to do Finnish corporate bro accent. I forget how to talk like. I never made fun of Finnish people because I was too busy learning how to speak Finnish. Thoughts on Engineered Truth? What would you like me to sell you today? What would you like to learn how to invest? I don't know. Engineered Truth, I don't really know him as a person. I just know every video he makes is a reason to sell something. He doesn't ever make videos for the hell of it. When are you starting create a YouTube channel series? I don't know. I need to take a vote first. Would you guys want to see how to build YouTubes? Like legit, like how to like open a I don't know. I think I'd just make a course on it. That's like my jam, like leveling, audio levels, cutting, video cameras, styles, lenses, shots, color grade. There's so much to it. Like I could do video as a separate job now, but I do coding and I do like speaking, like public speaking, I guess. Fluke coin coming out, I'd like to invest, maybe. Novice, are you still here, dude? I'm trying to give you some good feedback, but take this section out. You need to have links. If you're gonna put custom themes, I'm gonna need a link here. Projects, I'm gonna need a link here. Clients, I'm gonna need a link here. Like, do you have proof of this? Like, do you have? You need some endorsement here. Show it in a stream. How to market it? What do you think about? Okay, Chris, come on now. Twitch stream it. I can't dual stream. I have affiliate on Twitch. You're not allowed to do that. What's an affordable mic to make videos? Well, I mean, if you want, you can get a little lapel mic and plug it into your phone, which is about $8, or you can get a Yeti, which is about $99. Thoughts on App Academy? It's 3 months long and really expensive. App Academy is 3 months long and like $16,000. Lambda School is 9 months long and $20,000. App Academy doesn't have computer science, and Lambda School does. That's my thoughts. How to remember so many class names in a frame? I don't know. Write them all down. Make notes, dude. You're not supposed to remember. You're supposed to be able to Google stuff. That's what you are as a web developer. You are a glorified Googler. like pilots are glorified bus drivers. They take off and they land, and in between, I don't know what they're doing. Talking shit, I guess. LS versus General Assembly. LS is a lot longer and has computer science. General Assembly doesn't. Are you going to have a meetup? We will pay. Yeah, I don't know where I would host the meetup. That's the thing. What are your thoughts on cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency comes and goes. Blockchain stays. Greetings from Poland. Greetings. Congrats. Steven, thanks, man. I'm trying to get everybody. Maybe it's time for auto editing software? Yeah. No shade to tech lead. I don't got any shade here. Only thing I got here is some Listerine and some warm wishes to everyone for wishing me 100K. Oh, man. Is that freelance course going back? How to market a YouTube channel? You don't market a YouTube channel unless you have like a product that you want to sell. You want brand awareness. That's the word you're looking for, Freddie. So if I were to run, people are like, why don't you run YouTube ads? What am I selling? What am I selling? Myself? Like I'm not selling you something. I'm making content, and then around that content I say, hey, here's a thing. Go buy it if you want. You know? All right, unzip. Facebook Libra currency. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I got burned on crypto. I don't think about it that much. I lost like 13 grand on crypto, so I don't mess with that much. Will you still review my resume? Yes, Nikita, I sure will. I'm making sure Novice is getting his notes in here. Basically, just delete this bottom section and put links to this, and then put your. Now, where are my TPS reports? You got me with that one. Do I have a verified check mark? I haven't checked yet. We're waiting for more courses from you. Yeah, dude, I need to spend the time to do it. How do you create brand awareness? Spam it. Thanks, Josh. Freddie, so if you want brand awareness on YouTube, I think the pro tip would be post on Instagram, hashtag stuff. Instagram has great engagement right now. I don't know when they're going to take that away, but that's what I do right now. Facebook also, you can post in Facebook groups. Go find programming or whatever your group is for your niche and go paste in there like 3 times a day, you know. That's what I did. I went to Facebook groups, I post my stuff. I made a fake Instagram account and got a Python bot and then pushed my videos and then, you know, have my real account that I actually use. You got to do what you need to do, but you know, break the rules. Push the limits a little bit. I'll ban my Instagram account. Okay, great. Cool, it's not my real one. I don't care. All right. I mean, I don't do that anymore, right? That was just to generate some momentum. Once you get momentum, you do that, you know. Look at the other page. No, you need one page as a portfolio. I'm not looking at other pages because you shouldn't have pages on a portfolio. I'm not saying break the system. I'm just saying break the rules. All right, do you want me to review this live, Nikita? Tips for web developers. What kind of tips? You should have a part on your site that has job postings. People have to sign up, then have a nice user base to send offers and whatnot. So the thing is, like, I don't have control of that. I'd have to have jobs that come to me and pay me. I'm not going to do that for free. I'm not going to scrape websites for free and push free applications to jobs. No. If I'm going to be the middleman, I want my cut. That's what we work remotely is. All right, I'll do it live. Okay, you hit all your info. All right. Well, hold on. I don't want to get doxxed. Someone's got to see some stuff in my email, probably. Let me download it. Looks like somebody's got a case of the Mondays. God. Can you imagine someone laugh like that for real? Do you have your own resume template for purchase? I do. Please go check it out at grindreel.com. Got some dude a job at Amazon. Got to do a job at Facebook. All right. This guy, this guy right here. So I said, hey Bill, cut out the malarkey. God. Oh my God. All right. Oops. Congrats on 100K. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. All right. Tips for being a jack of all trades developer. I mean, don't tell people that. Don't tell people that you're a jack of all trades developer. You want to tell people that you're an expert at whatever it is the job posting says. You don't be like, hey, I do everything, because they're going to be like, well, yeah, we want an expert. Just don't say that. Be a jack of all trades, but don't be outward about that, especially not the jobs, because they want whatever tech stack they're using, even if you can learn it, you know. Why are you giving away the goods, man? Don't go away. You don't go to the other football team and give them your playbook, okay? Come on, man, play the game. That's what a job is. I'm sorry, a job is a game. Play the game. Josh, you've gone Hollywood. I don't know about that. So, Nikita, I'm just getting everything ready here for a second. Hold on. Thank you for the donation, by the way, for both of you. Are you a VFX artist? I'm not. I'd be cool to do, though. I don't know if you've seen my artwork lately, but it's not the best. Ever think of making your own company? Drew, I have my own company. It's called Grindreel LLC. It exists in Wyoming. It's an S-Corp. It's how I pay myself money. And, you know, are you going to start vlogging for life? Nah, dude, I'm just a regular guy. And that's it. I'm just a regular guy. I'm not going to go be, like, hanging off helicopters tomorrow. Like, you know where that money's going to go? That money's going to go to pay off my student loans. It's not going to pay off my student loans. It's going to go pay some of my student loans. It's going to pay the IRS taxes, It's gonna pay a couple car payments, and it's gonna pay my dad's rent. That's where that money's going. Like, it doesn't like. I'm not getting rich here. I'm not buying a Lambo. I'd buy a motorcycle before that, anyways. Can you see this? I don't think you can see this very well. All right, I'll do it in 2 sections. Hold on. All right. Why is your LLC in Wyoming? Wyoming has great privacy laws. I go over this in my course, but Wyoming, Nevada, Rhode Island are all great places to have companies. However, things get a little bit complicated because you need a foreign entity registration in your own state if you're living in a current state. So I live in Utah, I have a foreign entity registration. It's hung up on my wall. I have a little card, little postcard on my wall that says Grind Reel LLC, foreign entity registration. I'm required by law because this is my working office. Just a little post-it note that I have to pin because law. All right. A little bit bigger. All right, hold on. How'd you find information about finding your own business? Well, I would mess around at work all day, and then my CTO was a contractor, so I'd be like, hey, dude, you have a lot of real estate, right? And he'd be like, yeah. And I would always ask him about money, and whenever you asked him about money, he was like really prideful with his money, so he'd be down to talk. He'd always be like, yeah, dude, I got lots of money. This month I made like $60K, and I'd be like, oh, cool. Well, how did you make a business? Oh, blah blah blah. And I was like, hey man, I want to make my own business. Can you show me? And he walked me through it at work. He helped me open my business at work in the conference room, sitting next to me over my shoulder. He's like, click this and click that. And then from there, I just took it from there, and I learned all about S-Corps and how to pay taxes and all that stuff. I did it myself, self-taught. All right, Nikita, I know I'm going slow. I'm sorry. I'm trying to answer questions at the same time. Chat, I appreciate you guys. Just want you to know that if you're out there lurking, if I'm alt-tabbed in the background, please don't get fired from work, but I appreciate you. Okay. I will take a little gander here. You mentioned S-Corp or LLC, and I have an LLC marked as an S-Corp. Was it easy to learn all that? Yeah, dude, it took me like, I don't know. It took me a few weeks to figure it out. And then I realized once you have your own business, and if you expect to owe more than $1,000 in a year, which you do because, you know, if you have your own business, you're going to owe. And if you owe over $1,000, you have to pay quarterly taxes, which means you have to make estimated payments so that at the end of the year, like you can't. If you expect to owe more than $1,000, you got to pay quarterly taxes. And I was like, oh, crap, I just opened my business and I didn't pay quarterly taxes. But if it's your first year as an S-Corp, they don't come after you like that. What a chill CTO. Well, little did he know, I was planning my escape, and then 2 weeks after that, I quit. Woohoo. You're worth getting fired for me. Hey, thanks, man. All right, so email hidden. This all looks good. Do you have a you need a LinkedIn here, Nikita. We need a LinkedIn. Did someone just buy the course? Because I need to move it. Okay, yep. So, Cody, Cody, send me an email. I have to move my course over, and then I'll give you access, okay? Right now, my website's being POS. All right, so rising. Okay, you don't need these. You don't need these bullet points here. With 7+ year roadmap managed. This is good. Okay, Cody. All right, so sounds good. Yeah, so basically you can't find the courses because I messed up some authentication stuff, so I'm moving it over to my Teachable, and then I'll give you access there. Can we do that? Thank you for the support, by the way. LinkedIn there, sorry, just hidden at the top. Hidden at the top. Okay, all right, yeah, so put it there with your other 3. You're in Colorado. I don't think you need this many. Like, maybe, like, this isn't a summary. These are kind of like achievements. You know what I mean? Like, out of all of them, this one is the most summary. Great ability to quickly master concepts. Interest, so I wouldn't... Yeah, we can. Okay, sweet, dude. Thanks, man. Thanks for being flexible. So here... I would only... like, fermenting cabbage and kombucha. Like, this is... unrelated to a lot of stuff. World War II military tactics, like these are so all over the place. I would maybe only put this on like something for a startup. That's what I would do. Like this is overall like most jobs they're not gonna give 2 thoughts to this. And the fact that you have it so high up on your resume Means that you really value this, but I don't necessarily know if the employers would really value this. That's what I'm saying. Hey, congrats. Hey, thanks, man. I always thought the cover was where you put your summary. So you want to have like a one-line summary, kind of like a statement about yourself. Like, so great ability to master. Like this right here is a summary. The rest are kind of achievements, things that you've done. Camera quality on 100K videos was super crispy. Congrats. Hey, thanks, man. I put a lot of effort into the lighting. That was the deal. Hey, congrats. Hey, thanks, man. I used the same thing. Part-time YouTuber is something to put near the top. Am I right? You don't want to put that you have a second job on your resume because you're going to get a bunch of crap for that. They're going to think that you're using them as a side hustle, which low-key you should be using your main job as a side hustle and have a real side hustle that is your main job. But you didn't hear that from me, chat. That's what I did. Whenever I had a job, that was my side hustle. My main hustle was always YouTube, okay? And that was just like a mental, we'll rethink the summary, okay. And then move the interest down to the bottom and then only put that there if it's a startup or some small thing. And then maybe remove the ones that don't relate. AI is cooler than web dev. I mean, AI is pretty cool. Would you ever include past experience that isn't related? Sometimes. It depends on how unrelated. We talking like you worked at Wendy's? I see what you did there. Look, man, I'm just going to be honest, okay? I have blackmailed myself from the system. There's probably no way I'm ever getting back in. And I don't want back in, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. I used my main jobs as side hustles and then would get whatever I needed to done and then work on my own stuff because I knew where I wanted to go at the end of the day was Josh Corp, not buying CEO New Yacht Corp. To me, the interest would make me think they're a more well-rounded person. I mean, cool. I get what you're saying here, but to most... yeah, they don't care about that though, right? Like you have to if you were to just get one resume and it was just be like this one special application that the company reads, then yeah, sure, put your interest. But in a sea of endless resumes and cover letters that everyone's getting now, they're not going to read this. They're not going to be like, oh, well, I like hiking shaded trails as well. Like they're probably not. You're dressed to impress today. Look, I'll tell you what right now, Brian Shimkus. Look, I appreciate you, man. It looks, this is fine. Built and deployed a moving inventory and reviews app. Can you put a host to this? I need a link to this. Engineer, been there, done that. This is good. I like this. Shows outcome's good, but you have publish technical blog posts on lessons learned. I don't know if you were. Okay. So Nikita, take this off. Take this self-education and app building off. Just put the name of the app, okay? I think that'll be good. Don't put self-education. I'll be like, oh well, you weren't actually paid to do that. Just you can say that in the interview, but you need to get to the interview first, okay? That's what I'm saying. Look at us blowing past 400. I remember I got botted to 400 plus. That was crazy. I think personal interests are more related to culture fit, which comes after you're already in the door. Dang, you grew so fast. It's crazy, dude. You have it on GitHub, but don't make me search for it. I need a link right here. Don't make me go to your GitHub and be like, well, is it deployed? Let me go look and then look through the repos. Like, that's unnecessary clicks. You could just make this, whatever the app name is, here a PDF link, and then I double click on it, and it opens a new tab directly to where it's hosted, wherever it's hosted. Wow, don't make me search through your GitHub and try to figure out which one is which. I don't have time for that. I got 9 other resumes I need to look at, and then I got this meeting to go to in 10 minutes, which I'm already late for. You know what I'm saying, Nikita? That's why you got to keep it real short, simple. Put yourself in HR shoes or manager shoes. You know, I like you, chat. Thanks for being here. Hyperlink 101. Yep. All right, I'm gonna go back. Does that help? Did you want me to take a look at anything else more specific here? Your education at the bottom is fine. That's fine. But move your interest down there and take it off unless it's a startup. Unless you know you're going to have a chance to like sit down. You should apply for an HR job. Hey, look here. We'll put link. What do I put instead of Rails self-titled? Put the name of the app. Whatever the app that you deployed is, if it has a name, put the name of the app. That's it.
I think you'd be a very good HR manager. I don't think I'd be able to take myself seriously if this was my real like, I would probably wake up every day and wonder how I reached this point. I think that it was very helpful. You're welcome. I'm glad that specific concepts, new self-teaching coder, nothing really. I mean, I don't know what you're learning specifically. Needs a bigger mug. Yeah, I mean, maybe like the huge classic HR. Well, look, man, what we're doing here is we're looking for fourth dimensional super tanker. Just, damn it.
Let me get it right.
We're looking for fourth dimensional super tankers for the future of work that are also trimodal, if not bimodal at the bare minimum for the future. So, in order to do that, we're going to be moving forward with corporate agility.
I can't, dude. I can't.
Would you...
Been reading Unscripted. Great book. What is your FTE? Yeah, so my FTE was when I couldn't find a job after being let go from the remote job. That was my FTE. Needs more buzzwords? All right, I got you. Sounds like my tax guy. He's chill, though. It was when I got let go and I couldn't find a new job and I did everything right. And I was about to have 2 evictions because I was unemployed, paying my rent and paying my parents' rent because my parents couldn't get an apartment because they didn't have jobs. They were homeless, so I gave them my old apartment, which was in my name, and then I got a new one. And then they let me go, and I had 2 apartments to pay for and no money coming in. And I was going to have an eviction record for my parents' apartment that I couldn't pay because I didn't have a job. And I was going to have an eviction record for my own apartment. And they were going to take my car. So I was going to have all these things. And I'm like, I have an engineering degree. I got tech skills. I got everything that you're supposed to do in life. And no one wants to let me work. And I want to work. I will do anything. I can't do Uber because my car only got 2 doors. And I can't do Lyft. Let me do something. Anyways, so it was at that point where I was like, all right, never letting anyone have this power again. Ever. Would you in-person interviews as this character? Maybe. Really help me go through the interviews? Hey, dude, you're welcome. What jobs do you think I can get in the middle? Whatever jobs you can convince them to hire you for is the main thing. That doesn't help you, right? You can apply for jobs in the middle of it and be like, hey, look, I just want a part-time job.
I would love it if you were my manager and took me to the fourth dimension. Well, I mean, if you're a super tanker, you know, we could sit here all day and talk about the future of work, but we don't know, and that's the truth.
Fuck. I can't, dude. HR, literally cancer. Is that RTX laptop yours? Yeah, it's not RTX, though. It just has a 1080 in it. I bought it right before the RTX came out. Hey, thanks. Appreciate you. It's easy to invest 30... Bro, just invest 30K into real estate. I have an interview tomorrow at a B2B IT support business. Any tips? Look up Glassdoor, dude. Go to Glassdoor, look up other interview questions. That's what I do. I go to Glassdoor, I type in the company name, and I look at other questions that people got asked, and I prepare. What's that shirt, though? You look like a dad right now. I'm just hoping some girl on Tinder doesn't text me, hey, you're the father. Excuse me? Would you play this character in a work setting for 2 weeks straight? I don't know. I think I would slip. I'd probably slip.
I think
At my last job interview that I ever had, this is what I wore to my interview. Just like this. I had my hair, well, it wasn't to the side, it was back. I had my hair slicked back, and I wore this and a tie and black dress shoes. But today I'm on that remote interview level. You guys want to see? This is my remote interview level. Obviously, you gotta look professional from the waist up. Work that remote life conference call. $30K in real estate. So the $30K is for the down payment. You still gotta get another loan, which means they're gonna tick your credit, which means your credit's gonna dip because you applied for a loan. At least he's wearing pants. It's facts. I've had 2 companies request 1+ hour assessments. They're big companies that seem to know what they're doing. The pay is great. Nice, dude. Do you know Forrest Knight? I mean, I know his channel. I know he works the job, though. Dude just keeps putting out banger videos. Remote life equals no underwear. Dude, I'm not sitting no underwear in this chair. I paid too much for the chair to have no underwear. Do people with a master's degree have more chances to get a job? No. You're silly. I video interviewed like that so many times. Dude, I have basketball shorts on, interview, like all of my remote jobs. Yeah. Who's removing my comments? I don't know. Probably YouTube. Depends on what you're saying. I can't see anything. Which in-person boot camp do you recommend? I don't think there's a need for an in-person boot camp. I don't think you're going to get anything out of it that you can't get otherwise. Could you recommend a monitor for text-related work? Fonts look crappy. I have no idea, dude. I have a Asus 1440 144 hertz monitor. That's it. This is budget Office Max screen, and this is budget Office Max screen. Do you dual boot your Linux? Nah, dude, I don't even have Linux. I don't have Mac. I just straight up Windows. I'm bilingual. Would that help me when applying to software? I mean, if the job values your bilingualness, then yeah, put it on there. But if your job doesn't care that you can speak like Swahili or something, then I don't know, might not do you any good. If you got, the corporate office in Germany and you could speak German, put it on there. How did you learn how to code? Oh man, that was the fastest 50K to 100K I've ever seen. No, it wasn't. It was 68K to 100K, roughly. It just seems like 50K to you guys, because I'm the one here that's doing it every day, making videos, editing, sitting here in front of my computer all day, every day. And everyone else that's living their life and going to work, and in the meantime, they occasionally see the channel, and they're like, holy crap. And to you guys, it's like, wow, overnight. And to me, it's like, I've been here every day, dude, all day. This is my whole life. It doesn't go fast enough when it's me. And you guys are like, wow, so fast. And I'm like, oh, this is taking forever. That's what it feels like when you're in the thick of it. That's what it feels like when you're coding. That's what it feels like when you're making a business. That's what it feels like when you're talking on camera. I feel like I've been talking for 45 minutes sometimes in a 5-minute video. What mic is that? This is the stock condom mic. Do I need a degree? They might want one. Is that a literal mic stock? Yes. A lot of people message me. They're like, wow, so fast. I'm like, no, it wasn't. There's so much work. I have over 510 videos. Over 510 videos, and only recently has it mattered. And that before that was the hardest part about YouTube. Was only after 500 videos did stuff start to click, and it's like, Josh, get out of your head, dude. If you're gonna do this every day for a living, you might as well stop pretending to be so politically correct and just let your personality show, because you're just gonna look awkward. And I did. And everyone's like, lighten up. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm done. I'm just gonna make the video. I subscribe and Bob. Hey, thanks, man. What are the downsides of working remote? I don't think there's any downsides of working remote. You couldn't pay me to go into an office. I don't think software engineers need to go to an office. There's nothing that you can do at an office that you can't do at home, unless you really want that social interaction, which I don't think coworkers are the same as friends. I think you can make coworkers, like, you can have friends that are coworkers, but a lot of the time coworkers are just people that are like, you quit your job and then a couple weeks later they're like, hey man, you doing all right? How's everything? Want to hang out? And then you never hear from them again. That's coworkers as friends for like 99% of people. And then occasionally you have that tight-knit group, but as soon as one of the people leaves, you're done. I had social capital. If you have one of those really psychographic, oh God. Did you receive your YouTube play button? I have not. Just found it a week ago, even though I'm more into sysadmin. This channel has motivated me. Nice, dude. Absorbing information from people that know more is a good upside to going into the office. You don't have to go into an office to absorb information from people. Okay, that you sound like HR.
Well, when you might be walking by and have a great idea that, you could just share on the spot.
No, you can just hop on a call, get on a Skype, get on a whatever. If you're my age, chances are you played a video game online. You don't need to go into an office. You can learn from people all the time. Like, I got better at YouTube, and I didn't go into an office. Makes me happy. I just want to chill at home and do my work. Good. Chill at home. Do your work. Why does everyone want to go into an office? The office is, man, no, I'm not going to an office. Get away from me. Don't touch me. I don't want to talk to you. Okay, just let me do my work, because you're not my friend. Stop acting like it, because that's all you are. You just pretended to be my friend, so I'll tell you things so you can take it to the boss and then steal that promotion or get that raise over me or whatever it is. Like backstabbers, dude. No. How to score 100% remote jobs? You negotiate remote. You don't score the. Typically, if you want to score the remote job off the bat, you're going to have a hard time. If you would like, the best way to do it is to take an office job, and then before you take the office job, be like, hey, is it cool if I do a couple days a week remote? And then after like 3 months, you're like, hey, I'm just going to be full remote. How do you make friends as an adult? I mean, I don't miss high school. High school, I just wanted to leave. I didn't want to be in class. I didn't want to talk about football. I don't want to talk about team sports. I just want to go home and just do my own thing with people that I enjoy being with. The same people at work are not the same people that like you don't talk about like life conversations, you know? Like you don't talk about like, hey, what do you think happens when this? Or like coworkers are not the same thing as friends, and company family is definitely not the same thing as family, despite what anyone thinks. At my last job, not a single effing person has reached out to me and said, hey Josh, great work on your new business venture, you know? And then on my last day, they're all like, hey Josh, we'll keep in touch, okay? Don't be a stranger. Not a single person. Everyone in that office knew I was quitting to do YouTube. And no one has said a single thing to me. You know, because they just forget about you. They go on with their own life problems and hate being there and forget about, you're just a little blip. That's what coworkers are, for a majority of my jobs at least. That's what every one of them were. What up? Is that wallpaper engine? Sure is. Got my remote job without a resume. Nice, dude. More content and better jokes. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like, I think everyone's just there were a lot of people that would go out and have beers after work, and they would go out to the bar or whatever, but do I send the link through email? Yeah, just email it to me. PDF, DocX. Yeah, PDF, dude. DocX is like what recruiters want so that they can edit your resume to fit better with the hiring man. That's what recruiters do. I forgot to mention that in the video. Recruiters are always like, hey, send us the DocX version. You want to know why? It's so they can open it in Word and they can edit it to change it, to make it look better for the hiring manager so they have a higher chance of hiring you, so that recruiter gets their cut, which means the recruiter is changing your resume to be a better fit. Basically change your qualifications. So then you end up with a job that you hate and you're like, this isn't what I wanted at all. But the recruiter's like, no, it's great, man. Trust me. They do free XYZ. Show me how to tie a tie. Josh should sell his play button. I don't want to sell it. Work too hard for that. I thought about giving it away. Hate the office. This guy literally said only 4.5 days left this week. Dude, when you go into the office on Monday and some guy on the team is like, hey, you see the game last night? Like, only 4 days left till Friday. Bro, if you're working a job every single day and on Monday, if you're going in on Monday and you're like, oh, Friday's 4 days away, 3 days, you're doing the wrong thing in life. Whether or not you pursue to change that and find your calling is up to you. But if you're going in every day, counting down the days and think there's got to be more to life, there's more to life. That's what happened to me. I went in every day and I was like, oh, man, it's only Monday. Oh, man, you're supposed to do this for the rest of my life or until it gets bought out and maybe my stock sells or whatever. Like, I'm supposed to do this for the next 40 years of counting down until Friday, until I can leave and stop pretending to care about what I'm doing. I can't, man. I just couldn't. Like, every day I went in, I was like, I want to go home. As soon as I stepped in, I was like, I just want to go home. At that time, I didn't have a plan. Would you want to collab? You just what, 100K? Yeah, dude, we can collab. Let's do it up. Yeah, let's do it. Billions of people do that, unfortunately. Yeah, I know, but you guys are lucky enough to be in the stream right now. That makes me sound like a douchebag. I take that back. You guys are aware enough or have found me to at least hear me say, don't do that. Please, if you wake up every day and you count down the days, do something else. Find what you're meant to do. And you're going to fail a whole bunch, right? Technically, I've failed over 500 videos before I succeeded. Why did you pursue software? Because I wanted to work remotely. And then I realized I don't want to work for anybody else at all. And it took me 5 different jobs to figure that out. Like 3 different failed businesses to figure out that. Like, oh, maybe it's not for me. Oh, and I just kept settling for another job, settle for another job, and settle and settle and settle. You sound like a big ol' whiny baby. I just can't do it. Okay, well, you go buy the corporate CEO a new yacht, dude. You enjoy being a little worker bee, fam. and I'm gonna be over here living life. I mean, you're the one in the stream right now, and I'm the one streaming, so I'm gonna just let that sink in. Okay, Sebastian, you have a good Monday, my dude. All right, so let me review this real quick. All right, where are we at? I don't see it in here. Yeah, email it to me. How old are you? I am 28, and I'll be 29 in 9 days. Congrats with the verified badge. Hey, thanks, dude. I had to get that. Thank you for the 5. Network, how do we... I think you messaged me on Instagram once, but I gave you my email, but like... Just barely sent it? Okay, refreshing now. Which email? Okay, I got it. Do you want me to do them on stream? Resume is linked. Like in the thing? Oh, okay. Oh, dude. You're a cool dude. I hope YouTube fame doesn't get into your head. I hope it doesn't either. I don't think I'm famous, really. I just think I'm just trying to help people out. All I want you guys to do or wake up and have some freedom to decide how you want to spend your day. And if software is a way that you want to go and do remote and work for somebody else, great. If you don't want to make your own business and do your own thing, don't do that. Whatever. Do what you want to do. But I just hope that you guys have freedom. That's what it's all about. I just want you guys to live a good life and make money and not have to worry living paycheck to paycheck like I did. And that's my whole reasoning here. I just want you guys to, software is a good way to do it right now. So that's what I'm talking about. That's it. That's all I want. I just want you guys to live a good life. Figure out what it's like. I just want everyone to experience what it's like to be like, how am I going to pay my phone bill or it's going to get turned off? How am I going to pay my electricity? It's going to get turned off. How am I going to pay my mortgage this month? They're going to take it. Then I'm going to get kicked out and got nowhere to go. I did everything right, Like, that's all I want. I just want everyone to wake up and be like, what am I going to do today? Got money? Sure. Running your own business sounds so stressful. I want a 9 to 5 that I can work while I grind the writing career. No Lambo, no value in having a Lambo. Would rather buy an airplane or motorcycle, another motorcycle. Do you recommend working abroad? I think that's a personal decision. You want that cultural experience? Maybe go do it. All right, I'm gonna review this resume here. You got a serious girlfriend? No, absolutely not. All right. You seem like Tom Cruise. I appreciate that. Is that good? I'm not a Scientologist though. Anything looking back that you could have done to avoid being let go at your previous job? No, there was nothing that I did to get let go from my jobs. It was all the decision of someone at the top of the company. I was a good worker. I can read you guys. You guys want me to read my Medium blog to you? Where I'm like this innocent little guy that's like, I'll just keep hacking, looking forward to getting that remote job. Like, I'll read it to you. I'll read it to you today in the video. And it's so cringe because I'm this happy little, optimistic little software developer. Ugh. There was nothing that I did. I was the hardest working person ever. I worked like 13 hours. I had a second job. All I did was code all day, every day. I didn't go to people's like friends' weddings. I sacrificed the whole lot and then to get let go over and over and over and over, There was nothing that I did. It was always the decision of someone else at the top who decided I wasn't worth paying anymore. And to let someone else decide my worth was really, really cringe. So it was not like, maybe they'll be like, well, it just wasn't, like one of the companies said it just wasn't working out. And I didn't ask why, because at that time I didn't care, because if they had already decided that, why am I going to try to change their mind? You've clearly decided I'm not worth or I'm not working out, and for someone else to decide your personal worth, yeah, screw that, dude. I don't let people decide what I'm worth, and you shouldn't let people decide what you're worth. Didn't you quit your last job? Dude, I quit my last job because I promised myself that I would as soon as I could, and so I did. Do you make more money now? Dude, I make way more money now. Way more. Let's see. You can see. So this is what I made. This says last 30 days, but it's not. It's like the last 10 days because I had no money. This is what I made in like the last 20 days. Why would I ever show up and go to some dumbass meeting? You know what I mean? You can give me $1 million coming to office. No, I'll keep my 8,500. Thanks, fam. Get to do it my way. Yeah, I'll do it my way, how I want. Learn everything. Be in full control. I'm not doing that, dude. Are you happy? I mean, I'm uncomfortable and I'm happy. That's how I do things. No one ever said you can't be happy and be uncomfortable at the same time. That's what I figured out recently. Actually, it's something that happened about 4 days ago. I realized I was really uncomfortable, but I was happy. Was it hard starting to create content? Nah, dude. I've always been a creator. How does someone push through? Well, what is the other option, Jake? That's what I always say. When shit hits the fan, what is the other option? To quit? Because then you're definitely, do you feel YouTube is a secure job? YouTube is not a secure job, but that's not my only form of income, my dude. I got other forms of income. I got merch. I got sponsors. I got affiliates. What else do I got? My own website where I sell products. I got courses. Like, that's not my only form of income. And I know how to get it all back. So if you were to take away my YouTube, I could do it all again. I could make a business again. I know how to film. I know how to edit. I know how to do audio. I know how to do visual. I know how to speak to a camera. I know how to address an audience. I know how to set up streaming. I know the equipment I need. I know how to build my equipment and build my camera gear. I know how to do all that again. No one can take that from me. But you know what they can take from you is your job. But you can't take all that knowledge from me. That's all I'm saying. How do you motivate yourself? You don't need to be motivated to study, dude. You should never have one source of income ever. That is bad. I promised myself that I would never do that again. You never want to have, RSD boot camp. Yeah, no, I didn't go. I know what you're talking about, but I've never been to one. Okay, so you only have 2 projects here, I think. I would remove these animations. Fiverr? What do I think about Fiverr? I don't think it's very... I mean, are you working or consuming? TopTall is no good. Like, you know what? Like, so the thing is, like, job... Is your monitor 4K? No, it's 1440. Like, it's just like you should always have a side hustle so that way you have something to fall back on. I have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. That's how I live life now. If plan A, if YouTube dies... I got something else to do, or I'll get it back, or I'll do Instagram, or I'll do Facebook ads, or what else do I do? Or I'll teach people how to learn those skills, or I'll teach code again. Did you feel burnt out working those 13 hours a day? Oh, dude, I hated working 13 hours a day, but I decided I wanted to work remote, and they allow 1 work day a week where you could work remote, and I needed to be a good employee so that they would see my value, so that I'd be able to work remote, and so I tried to show I don't know. I sold my life for a chance at having to work at home every Wednesday, and they said no, and then they let me go. Risky not having LMNOP. Yeah, dude, you're correct. Can you make a boot camp? I thought about making like a YouTube boot camp, teach people how to make YouTube channels and build brands. That'd be cool. How did you find a sponsor? They find them or they find you? One of them is called thoughtleaders.io, so you guys can go Google that. Interview MJ DeMarco. Oh, I should message him. He did say he might do that. I don't know if he would accept the offer though. How much do you work now? It depends on how much I want to work. Sometimes I work all day. Like yesterday, I worked on that video all day because I really wanted it to be hilarious. I knew it wasn't going to make that much. If I have a full-time job, I make enough money. Why should I think I need other income? Because your job can be taken away without your consent, basically. No job for you. Goodbye. Oh, now what? Now you don't have other income. Hopefully you have a savings account, but I don't think you should have a savings account for that reason. Does it still play D3? No. All right, I'm going to click on your resume. Thanks for the 99 cents. I appreciate you. Check out this guy's video. Yeah, I'm good. All right, so take this off. Take this off unless you're going to apply to a startup. Jack of all trades is a problem. It's not. It's not a problem at all. being a jack of all trades is way better than being a master of one. And the people that will say differently are really good employees. Okay, so I would hire you. If you're an expert at one thing, great. I'm gonna pay you to do that one thing I can't figure out, and then I'm gonna drop your ass. And that's what CEOs do. They're masters at stuff, a bunch of stuff, but they're not the best at something. They're jacks of all trades, and then they hire people to do the things that they don't want to do or don't have time to do or don't completely understand how to do, and then they use you up, and then you're a resource to them, right? And resources get used up. And that's what businesses do. If you're ever referred to as a resource, you are finite. There is no infinite resources in this world. Just letting you know. Everything else looks fine here. What up, Mike? You know what I'm like? I can run a business. I can do digital marketing. I can do content creation. I can edit the videos. I can do graphic design. I can do sales. I could do code. I could do game dev. I can do 9 different things. And if I want to have some guy to set up my node server because I can't figure out this last little bit, I'll just leverage some other skill. I'll be like, hey, you set this up. I'll teach you how to do this instead. Then boom, I don't even got to pay money anymore. I just leverage my other skills that I have because they got that last 10% figured out and I don't. Hey, that's great. I got 13 other things I can offer you. Just do this real quick for me. Okay, thanks. That's being jack of all trades, master of none is better than master of one in every scenario. I think this is fine. This is perfect. Congrats on 100K. Thanks, man. Do you still work in software? No, dude, I don't work a job. I'm not a good employee. I'm gonna give you the big old middle finger and I'm gonna walk out because I don't want to work for you and I don't want to get told what to do or how to do it or when to do it or where to do it. And that's just me. I am very bullheaded like that because I've been screwed over 4 times. So I don't trust anyone. I don't trust companies anymore. Okay, like if you guys you get your first programming job, super cool, super dope. You guys, oh man, we get all this cool stuff. It's really chill, and I'm okay with going to work. That's not a good sentence to say. I'm okay with going to work. You should be waking up and be like, oh, I get to go to work. Wow. I took your advice from all your other videos. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think you just need to take away those animations. They're a little bit obnoxious. In a previous video, you said it's not good to be jack of all trades. Can you link the video and I can maybe add context? It depends. It depends on context. It's very weird how you're giving people advice on how to get in the industry and then talking about how bad it is. Yeah, I get this a lot, right? It's a very strange dichotomy. So my motto is, if you want to work for yourself, you got to go work for someone else first. Otherwise, you're going to end up selling Mary Kay makeup and Vima energy drinks and MLM marketing garbage. You got to figure out a skill. You got to get good. You got to understand how businesses work, and then you go do it yourself. That's how you work. That's how it works. You got to go work for someone else to do it yourself. Typically, you got to figure out a problem that you want to solve, or you got to generate some fire. Like to me, going to work every day was like, I hate doing this. I don't want to do this. I need to figure out something else to do. So that's what forced me to figure out what else I wanted to do. But I think, tech is a decent place to start. You get paid relatively well. You can do it without a degree. It doesn't take too long to do. I think you should, it's just a strange dichotomy, right? Like I'm sure there are a lot of people that end up with really good first jobs and they don't get like as like scarred as I do, whereas I'm like at the point where I'm like, no, never again. Not unless I'm the boss. Because I had no control over whether I was about to be homeless or not, and so that was like, you still work for people though, your clients, your subscribers, your contributors. Look, man, you have to generate value to people. I don't technically work for them. That's more of like a freelance kind of deal, That's like if you're building projects for clients, then sure, you're working for a client. I'm not actually working for you guys directly. You guys came to me, technically. Yeah, you guys subscribed to my channel. I didn't go to you. That's what I'm saying, and that makes me sound really douchey, so, like, I don't mean it that way, chat, but you know what I mean. It's different in this way. We just still have to get money from people. Like, I get it, dude. Like, I understand, but you know what I'm saying here? It's different. I'm not building projects. I'm not working for people. Any advice on finding a side hustle? What do you like to do? I'm sure there's other things you like to do. You like to play games? Why don't you build the games instead of playing the games? Well, I don't know how to build games. Okay, well, go to Unity. Go to Unreal Engine. I love the impressions of the weird sound. So, I don't know. This is just like my stereotypical nerd voice. It just comes out when you're like, because I had coworkers that all they wanted to talk about was code and syntax and the new features that were coming out in the new like React and C# and like it's just like this is just like my stereotypical coworker voice, you know? It's just this is just like I just don't care, like bro, like I just don't care, man. That's just like those were my coworkers that just had no idea about life, I guess. Like, you ever been on a date with a girl or a guy or you know, like you do anything else? You're breathtaking in that suit. Would definitely hire you. Thanks, man. It's new context, guys. We don't have to use Redux anymore. Like, bro, can we like? It's Friday at like 4:30. Can we not right now? Freelance people work for themselves. I mean, okay. On an IRS level, you're working for yourself. But if you're a freelancer, you're building projects for clients, which means you're building it for them and not for you. If you're you're not building it for you, you're making income for you, so you're working for yourself, but you're building projects for other people. You're building their dreams, okay? I'm building mine. I'm building Josh's YouTube channel. I'm building Josh's website. I'm not building other people's stuff. Just because you're the one that went out and made the money happen means technically you're working for yourself, but you're still building stuff for other people. They tell you what they want and you have to do it, or they're going to take your money away. How much money for you to do that voice for the rest of the stream? I don't know if this is possible. Some of the words don't have S's, and so it's not as dramatic. I definitely offer you a glass. Hey, look, warm wishes, everybody. Thanks for the 100K subscribers. Appreciate you. You should become a dialect coach? Maybe. I used to do a bunch of voices. I'd always prank call my mom at work, pretend to be different people. Interview Dave Powers. Oh, you asked me what I did in my free time. Sorry about that, Eric. What do I do in my free time? I don't know. I was playing Halo 5. After this live stream, I'll probably make my video, go ride around my one wheel, film some stuff. I think I'm going to try out some Rainbow Six Siege on Xbox because that's what my friend wants to play, so we'll probably do that. I don't know, just regular stuff. Do a Finnish accent. I forgot how that sounds. I forgot how Finnish accents sound in English. What's your opinion on LinkedIn Learning? I think that's just lynda.com now. I want to punch that. Your clients shouldn't have that much control over you if you lose your money. Yeah, but they do. Do you read books? Dude, I read lots of books. We keep talking about this one wheel. Can we get a video? You guys want to see the one wheel? All right, hold on. I'll go grab the one wheel. All right, chat. Here you go. There's the one wheel. Right here. All right. It was $1,700, but it's a great dolly. It's a great camera dolly. Chadmobile, yeah. It's a great way to go on dates. Wish I found the channel sooner. Hey, thanks, man. I thought it was bigger. It's pretty big. I think it looks smaller on camera. It's like 45 pounds. It's pretty big. How does that even work? It has an electric motor. It kind of self-balances when you step on it. But I have two of them. One for my dad and one for me. But it's a great way to like go on dates and stuff. You can be like, hey, I'll teach you how to do it, and right? All the girls are like, oh my God, I'm gonna fall over, and you're like, here, let me hold your hand in balance, and then boom, you got the touch out of the way. Now you're not a creep anymore. Now you don't have to be like reach around and try to, it's a real easy way to generate some keno, which You can kind of talk to them. And like, here, here, I'll show you how to balance, you know? Hold their hands, whatever. Walk them around. You're teaching them how to do something new. It's exciting, kind of dangerous. Great for first dates. Maybe not first dates, maybe second dates. Let's see. Dang, we're getting dating tips now. Come on, fam. You guys, there's more to life than code, and there's more to life, you know. Come on, fam. Do a relationship course. It's not that hard. I bet, like, if there's some girl on Tinder right now, I bet you I could get her number in a couple text messages. Let me look. I'll read the chat. All right, so this is what I'm going to say. So she said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I said, "Not too bad. I don't use this very often. Shoot me your number and let's go from there." Now we have to wait for the response. I'll do it again. I'll copy that message and I'll paste it to another. That's what I say. It works. Works 9 out of 10 times. All right, paste it to another one. All right, now we'll send to that one. Let's see. And one more. Tinder tutorial 101. She messaged first. Yeah, it's kind of a red flag. The thirst is real. Getting girls' numbers on Tinder is easy. Yeah, dude. Dylan gets it. I don't know. It's not hard, dude. In my first message that I always send, that typically I just send, I'm like, "What kind of trouble are you getting into today?" And they're like, "Ha ha ha, nothing." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Show the chat. Well, I mean, they haven't responded yet. The stream is baller. Instead of saying shoot me your number, add me on Instagram. No, dude, you get their Instagram when you go on the date, bro. You got to get that phone number. Have you ever worked in a family business? Yeah, I worked for my dad before they sued him and took his house. Can you do that if you look below average? Dude, don't, fam, if you think that you look below average, that is problem number one, okay? You gotta love yourself. Even if you look like a burnt chicken nugget, you gotta love yourself, okay? If you say, "I look below average," that says something about you, first and foremost. If you're thinking that before you get on Tinder, you need to fix that, okay? Let's see. I think I got a message. Did she answer? No, that was a different one. The Tinder algorithm. Are you happy now, chat? Tyler, you press the abort button really hard. Bounce. Why you say fam so much these days? You know why I say fam so much these days? Is because that's what I say when I'm... like, there's a clear difference between 60,000 subscriber Josh and now Josh, and that's because I have just... this is how I am. This is how I am during the day. This is how I talk for real. I know what YouTube wants me to say and what they don't want me to say, and I can work around those boundaries. And it's taken me a year to figure out those boundaries, but, you know, like, I understand what YouTube wants from me now, and I can be myself. So, that's it. Are you a social butterfly? Nah, dude, I make YouTube videos. I sit in my house all day and...
All you do is make videos.
Yeah, dude. I like it. I support you. Look, man, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta, and I was the only white guy at my high school. Not that it matters. I'm just saying you are deep in a certain culture, all right? I like hip-hop a lot. You know, sometimes the ghetto Josh comes out. That's all I'm saying. Can you make a rant about unit tests? As a gym guy, do you Omega? Nah, I mean, you just got to get some baby powder, dude. That'll clear it right up. How many hours a day do you use on making videos? Probably not that much. It depends on how well I want to edit. Editing can take a while for a small return. That's what I figured out. How come you moved to Utah? I got kind of booted to Utah. I didn't really have a choice. I knew this way I came from somewhere. Hey, look. D business. D's nuts.
Why do you wear a suit, a shirt, and a tie? Well, if you haven't seen yesterday's video, I recommend that you go get yourself a glass and some Listerine and follow that tutorial on how to get a 5.8% raise.
Oh, man. I hope this stream doesn't get demonetized, but I appreciate you guys. I'm trying not to get it demonetized. I think your channel can use a bit more humor. Well, your humor and my humor are could be different, and YouTube might not agree with that humor. That's all I'm saying. This is like YouTube is throwing demonetization at you, and you just got to bob and weave kind of deal. Like YouTube's like, don't say that. And you're like, all right, let me don't say that either. All right, like that's how you got to do YouTube. You say, occasionally you throw one out there, and then dodge the demonetization. I have a mortgage, and so that matters. How tall are you? I'm 6'2", I think. 6'1", 6'2". Wait, yesterday's video was a joke? No, that was my real life as a mechanical engineer. Not that scenario didn't specifically happen, but very similar scenarios happened. What's up? Someone said that you deserve an Oscar for saying it's a good thing.
It's hard work, but someone's got to do it.
What keyboard? This is a K70. This is a Scimitar, Corsair Scimitar. Chad height. I guess. You look so old with those clothes. I just look like a mechanical engineer trying to mount the corporate ladder. We don't climb corporate ladders. We mount them at our company, okay? Do you think it's a good idea to find a second job if I have a full-time web dev job? No, dude, have a side hustle. Side hustle, man. Always side hustle. Do you mount the mic arm to the wall or your desk? It's on my desk. It's on the back side of my desk. It's about that thick. Most beautiful website in your opinion? I don't know. Dude, that voice got me good. Any plans doing vacay? I don't need to take a vacation really. I try to design my life so that I don't need to take a vacation from it. I'll take slower days, like rest days, but I feel like I try to design a life that I don't need to take a vacation from. Like that sounds like some motivational post you see on Instagram probably, but that's how I try to do things. I try to make my life so I don't feel the need to take a vacation from it. That's all. And that's what you guys should try to do too. You don't have to be like, oh, it's so stressful, I need to take a vacation. Like you should be doing something you love every day. Occasionally be like, all right, I'm gonna go do some stuff. Like you just you guys are all waiting to be happy. That's how most people live their lives. When I get X, I'll be happy. When I do X, I'll be happy. When I do X, I'll finally buy this thing, or when I buy this thing, I'll be happy. But to do that, I have to do this first, and then you never do that first thing, and then I don't know. I love to travel. The thing is, I have a mortgage and 2 dogs, and nobody to babysit, so that's all. Do you get bored? No, if you're getting bored, you're doing it wrong. I have a million things to do all the time. Are you jobless? No. I don't work a job because a job is J-O-B, and a J-O-B stands for just over broke. Okay? That's BS. Why would you not want to travel and see dude, you can travel and you can go do all that stuff, and I like to do all that stuff as well. I think you're thinking of a vacation as in traveling, not vacation as in relaxation. I think maybe your stereotypical mind here is when you think of vacation, that means you automatically have to go travel. I love to travel, but I can do that while I'm not on vacation and still have a good time. That's all I'm saying, Neil. If you want to go have a vacation and vacation means travel to you, go do it, man. That's great. But I'm thinking of vacation as in purely days off. Your parents can watch your dogs, right? I mean, I guess, but I would want to take them because they have never traveled. That's not fair. Can you show a tattoo of your hand? It's a great tattoo. It's just like, it's a typical sorority girl. So I have a feather right here, and it symbolizes freedom to me. It symbolizes freedom. And so you can see the feather, it goes up and it curves around my arm. This is the most important part because right here, it breaks off into birds. It's so inspirational. I know you have never seen this before. You've probably seen it like 400 times, but it's different. This makes me unique, okay? It's just a regular feather tattoo that every sorority girl has. I thought it was unique, right? It's actually because I like flight and aviation. Oh, man. You can take your dogs with you. I mean, maybe if I drive. Don't rhyme me, just working remote in Fiji. Nice, dude. Valley girl voice. Hey, that is very stereotypical. Just because I sound like I'm not smart. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. How do you get a side hustle? How do you get a side hustle? You gotta figure out what you got other skills, right? A lot of people side hustle playing video games. You wanna know why? Because video games give you a sense of progress without having actual real life progress. So you gotta find something else outside of that. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult. You're not even doing any code. You know what I am doing? I'm securing the bag. Plenty of those. All right. Sock over the mic. Is that a substitute for a pop filter? Aaron? Now here at Mechanical Engineering Industries Solutions LLC, MAPE, we don't have a company budget designed for what are you calling these? Pop filters? Something like that? No. That's not in the company budget, okay? We paid our corporate taxes. We gave everyone we needed to a raise, if you know what I mean. We got our raises this year, boys. God. Oh, man. Vacate implies travel. I guess so. How many streams of income do you have? Probably like 7.
Warm wishes. I got something warm coming for you.
Okay. All right. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. I'm sorry. Why do you stream every day? Because it's good to interact. I don't want to be the YouTuber that doesn't interact. Alexander, no, it's Utah, dude. You can't even buy alcohol here unless you go to the state liquor store. Like, it's Utah, but you can buy guns. Why you switch from mechanical to coding?
Why don't you go watch my other video on how I got my raise and transferred careers?
That's why I transferred. Do you play computer games? Nah, not really. Thanks for the vids. Been kind of worried about starting a new career. Videos definitely help. Hey, thanks, man. Definitely go do that. Yeah, go get yourself a job. Go learn to code. Go get yourself a good software job. Level up your money. Live a better life, but don't get comfortable. This is where people mess up. You guys out there getting comfortable with that job, and you're like, oh man, I studied code. I was so hard. I finally got the job. I'm just gonna do my job. No. Keep going. Keep hustling. You think I'm gonna stop at 100K? You think I'm gonna stop working? You think I'm gonna be like, oh, now what? I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna get to 1 million. I'm gonna get to 10 million. Then I'm gonna keep going. I don't know when. Like, you keep working. Gotta have something to fall back on. You can't get comfortable. Complacency and comfort is the enemy. Okay, you can be happy and uncomfortable. You wanna know why you're uncomfortable? Because probably you're making progress in something, doing something that's hard, doing something that's difficult. I'm gonna turn off Tony Robbins now. When collab with Logan? I don't know. Joshy. What are your thoughts on automated resume scrapers that go through your resume before it reaches HR? Oh, that's just Indeed.com, dude. No big deal.
Question. What internet speeds would be good for like
What?
new internet services? I gotta switch over to a different one for like.
What internet speeds would be good?
Yeah, for what I.
2,000 is insane. I have 1,000.
So 1,000.
So 2,000, you would download it depends on how fast your SSD is, but like most hard drives can only do about 300 megabytes per second, or SSDs about 600 megabytes a second.
So just for like basic gaming and streaming and stuff like that, what do you think?
400 to 1,000 is what I would get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
1,000 is good, but don't pay like $200 for it. If it's like, how much is the 1,000?
I'm about to find out and see.
400 would be plenty for Xbox. More than enough. Is that Mechanical Dad? That's my friend.
Let's see. $80 for 1,000.
$80 for 1,000? That's cheaper than what I pay. Are you serious?
Yeah. That's not too bad.
Is he building a PC? No, he's moving to Virginia, and he's getting internet, and he wants to know a good internet speed. How much of a pay cut did you take going from a 3-year developer to a new YouTuber? I wasn't a new YouTuber. I built my YouTube while I worked as a dev. So I'd go to work for 10 minutes, pretend like I was being productive, and then when no one was looking, I would pull up YouTube stuff and build Josh's brand. Sorry, I'm unethical, but you know what I am? I have full control over my finances, and if I can pay my mortgage or not depends on if I work, and if I do good work, and if I learn, and if I keep progressing. So whatever. I left my YouTube was always my main hustle at work. Everything else but work was my main hustle because I wasn't going to let anyone else decide my life. Unethical? Sure. Don't care. Here I am, and they're still there. Great. CEO's going to replace me with somebody else that doesn't know any better or has no other ambition or just wants to do his job and go home and watch Netflix. Got that Tinder phone number yet? I don't think so. Oh, wait, hold on. We did have a response. Let's see. You can text me on my Instagram. Nah, you're not even that cute anyways. I'm good. Pass. Dude, I have this recruiter. I have this recruiter that always emails me. And he was like, "Hi, Brian. Thanks so much for taking on our code challenge today. I appreciate your effort. The problem was not easy, and I hope you feel regretfully we will not be moving forward with your candidacy as our front-end role." Like, what? Who the hell is Brian? Guys, we failed to get a number. She gave me her Instagram. She said you can text me on there. So maybe that means I can like go find her. Like they added that new text feature, and then I could click text and text her there, I guess. But not even that cute. I'm good. Let's see. I mean, it was literally the second message. I don't ask for phone numbers on the second message. Like, that was my first response to her message. Normally, I'm like, yo, what up? Blah, 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 blah. Hey, I'm not on here. Give me your number. Then they give me the number. But if you say that, like, right away, it's kind of weird. Is the Atlanta market low? Nah. What happened to your girl? She's not my girl anymore. Why anyone bother to do code challenge? I mean, you want a job? That's why. Any ideas for machine learning side hustle? What you gonna do with a machine learning side hustle? Teach people machine learning. Teach people how to machine learn their video games. I don't know. You're a catch. Am I a catch? Melina, you're a catch. Oof. Melina, I would change your name, by the way. I'll be your girl. You should see my ratio here on Instagram or YouTube. It's like 99.999% dudes. Sausage party up in here. I don't give a man my number before I meet him and decide to see him once more. How do you meet him? Will you make plans on Instagram or Tinder? Let's meet here. Tell us your rig. I got K70, Corsair Scimitar, 64 gigs of RAM, two 1080s, 1950X CPU. Thoughts and opinions on playing video games for 3 hours a day. I mean, those 3 hours a day are going to add up, dude. If I could go back in time to when I was 21, I would slap myself in the face and say, stop playing so many video games. Are you a gamer girl? Dude, of course I'm a gamer girl. Thank you for asking, Wiggles. Oh my god. All I need is a couple more gold coins. If you want, you can totally gift me them. And they're on my Amazon wish list. No. Is that a stock? Why would you change my name? I need an answer for real because I've been thinking about this. Look, man, you don't have to change your name, Melina. I'm just saying, if that's your real name, prepare for creepers. Okay? Can we buy your bathwater? Yes. Amazon wish list. I mean, you guys get it. You guys get it, okay? If you guys want, who wants to be the daddy of the stream? I'll put whoever donates the most money can be the stream daddy. Do I sound like a girl on Twitch? I probably sound like some Twitch thoughts. It is my real name? Okay, well, I would probably change your real name so people don't creep on you. That's all. I bet Josh played RuneScape. Dude, I farmed lobsters like you wouldn't even remember. You look good today. I appreciate you. Will it help me get a job? Michelle, would you like to be the stream daddy? I can help you. Oh my god. I'm not gonna be demonetized with that. Like, that's off stream humor, okay? We got on stream humor and off stream humor. On stream humor has to be, yeah, okay? But I'm sure. So who wants to be the stream daddy? So if we take a couple buttons, okay? You guys watching it? I'm just kidding. I got sure get wrecked. Bunch of nerds. You sound like a dumb blonde. On-stream humor equals corporate humor. Opinions on Ruby on Rails. I mean, Ruby on Rails is, You're missing a whiteboard? I have a whiteboard. It's in the other room. Oh, I'll write your name down if you donate, but it has to be $5 or more. Jebaited. Get jebaited. So I think, is AngularJS still with learning? When are you going to? The Marcius. Well, I mean, I've thought about it, right? I have all the skills to do it. I could do adult film. I know how to make websites. I know how to do hosting. I know how to do DevOps. I know how to film. I have a six-pack. I could probably get some pretty hot chicks. It would be easy money. But then my brand would be ruined, right? So, can't do that. And nobody pays for that anyways. But you got to run ads. Maybe you monetize some. I don't know. There's other ways around it. I thought about doing it. You'd have to be crazy if you haven't thought about that. I thought about doing it. Of course I would do it. But my brand. Subs get Snapchat. Joshua sends. Hey, you know, I do what he does, right? Some days I'm Mr. Corporate. Some days I'm Josh. Some days I'm Herbert. Some days, you know, like, it makes sense. Same as Johnny Sins. He's a police officer one day. He's a teacher the next day. He's a construction worker, the pool guy. I can do all that. Oh, God. I'm getting paid to learn Rails because it's not good. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I have no one in my life that supports me. Anytime I'm feeling down, I watch your videos to lift my mood and get back on the grind. Eric, look, man, don't let anyone else tell you you can't do it. It's going to be the people close to you, the people that you're asking to look at themselves. It's always those people. When your friends are like, hey, man, you just got to calm down and, like, you know, just calm down, man. You're working too hard. No, ignore those people. Ignore everyone else. Or would your brand be improved? It's a good question. Good question. I mean, I think there's that one ASMR girl that's on the hub. I forget her name. Her name's like Cherry Crush ASMR. She's on both. She's on YouTube and she's on the other tube. And I think it's improved, but you know, the thirst is real on the internet, so don't ask me how I know. All right, I'm not going to get demonetized. We're done. I'm done. You think getting a Java certificate? No. No web dev certificates are good. How do you negotiate a salary if you really wanted the job? Would you lowball your... No, dude, don't lowball yourself. Even if you want the job, you don't know what they're thinking. We all know who my Cherry Crush is. Hey, look, fam. For science.
Can you do Herbert? No, I can't. Can you? How to get help on making a cool logo?
Daniel, go to free pick. Type in some stuff. 100K, dude. Yep. You ever had a red stapler? Nope. What would you do differently if you started over with YouTube? I would probably do better thumbnails. I think thumbnail game is what really does it. No web dev certificate is good. None. You can get like IT and network engineering certificates, like Cisco certificates, AWS certificates, some DevOps type certificates, like CompTIA, stuff like that. Like that's more IT, I guess. But like those certificates, okay, yeah, I'll give them some credit. But like Udemy nano degree, that don't mean anything. It don't mean anything. Nobody made you take the test. There was no test. You just clicking next chapter until you get the end, until you get to the button that says congratulations, you completed the course. Like this doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. I like Laravel. All right, greetings from freedom. Bumped in your channel the other day. Unity and game dev in that field in general. What are your thoughts as a path? Game dev as a career is no good. Okay, you're gonna get overworked and underpaid because there's everyone and your brother wants to make your favorite video game, because like who doesn't want to work on their favorite childhood video game? Everybody wants to. And so you're gonna be overworked. You're gonna work 100 hours a week. They're gonna pay you $45K when you should be getting paid like six figures. And then at the end, when the game launches, what do you think is gonna happen? Do you think they need all 400 programmers to keep continuing making DLC? Probably not. What happens to you then? You either get put on another game that they're developing or no job for you. That's game dev. You want to be a good game dev, do it yourself. Just like everything, have a no thank you, I will do it myself attitude in everything you can, so that you can learn as many skills as you can, so you can sell those skills if you need to, so you can always have something to fall back on. Always say, no thank you, I will do it myself, or I will figure it out, or whatever. Always say that, because it gives you a skill set that you can fall back on. Like, people reach out to me a lot, and they're like, hey, man, I think you need some SEO help or digital marketing help. No, thank you. I'll learn it myself. Oh, man, but I'm really affordable. No, thank you. I'll learn it myself. Hey, man, I'll teach you thumbnails. No, thank you. I'm good. I want to figure it out myself. So not only can I teach it when I figure it out myself, I can do it myself. That's just my attitude in everything now. No, thank you. I'll learn it. I will ask for help if I need it. Okay, I'm not saying don't ask for help. I'm just saying if you have a I'll do it myself attitude, you'll always have skills. You'll always have an extra skill set to fall on. This guy is a crybaby. What? You're the one in the stream, fam. I'm the one. You're watching me. I'm not coming to your stream. Just saying, fam. Hope you're having a good Monday though. Studying comp sci in college. I'm all right at the coding. Do you still work as a developer? Is YouTube? I don't do YouTube full time. I don't work. I mean, I do dev every now and then when I need to, but I don't work a job because I don't want to code 8 hours a day, because that's super boring, and I don't want to be an employee. I want to be an employer. I don't want to climb the corporate ladder. I want to own the corporate ladder. I want to build the corporate ladder and pay other people to climb it so that they can buy me a new yacht. Why would I want to be the one on the ladder? Come on, fam. Is it good to start coding in high school? I mean, you can start coding any time. The earlier, the better. Going to solidify those concepts more. Do you feel that studying that was a waste of time? Okay, so I don't think my mechanical engineering has benefited me. And a lot of people give me crap for this. They're like, Josh, you only got interviews because you have a mechanical engineering degree. Self-taught is not possible. And I'm like, bro, my mechanical engineering degree in the United States has only hurt me. You want to know why? It's because I got my mechanical engineering degree in Finland. And so as soon as they see my mechanical engineering degree on my resume, they're like, oh, this guy needs a visa. Trash. They don't even give me a chance to talk. So in my cover letter, if they read it, I have to put, I am a U.S. citizen. I went to school abroad. So that if they read it, they can see I don't need a visa. You don't want to take the elevator, dude. You want other people to take the elevator. Taking the elevator. You know how you take the elevator, Quicks? Do you know how you take the elevator to the top of the corporate ladder these days? I can go get some Listerine and teach you all about it if you'd like. Do you feel as if you're crazy? I feel as if I have differing opinions than a lot of people, and that's what makes me stand out. And the more I've been okay with not fitting in my whole life I just wanted to fit in and dress like everyone else and have friends, and in here I knew I was different. Like, I don't care about whatever everyone else is doing. I want to do what Josh is doing, and I used to get a lot of crap for it. And only recently, since I've been in my 20s, have I embraced you know what, it's okay to be different, because look where you're at. Look what happens. Look at what everyone else is doing, turn around and go the other way. Because otherwise, you're just going to be part of the crowd. You're just going to blend in. Do you want to blend in, or do you want to stand out? I would probably want to stand out. If you don't like that attention, hey, you can still be different without being like it. a Twitch thought. You know what I'm saying? What are your views on Polymer.js? I think it's the best in the whole world, and you should all do it. I don't know. What's up with the Listerine? Bruh. What's up with the Listerine? It's called gargling. Gargle these nuts. That's how you get a raise in a corporate world. You gotta, like, okay. So I had a lot of people, let me just address this real quick. A lot of people at my last video were like, oh, look, just some casual homophobia. And I'm like, no, it's not about that. It's about having to do inappropriate, unrelated things in the workplace to be able to get a raise. Like, it doesn't matter, like, male or female. It's about doing inappropriate things that aren't based on merit. Like, you didn't earn the raise, right, from doing good work or bringing more money to the company. You get a raise from taking your boss out to lunch or taking them out to golf or asking them about their family, right? Like, things that aren't merit-based get you the raise in the corporate world, and that's what that was about. Things, inappropriate things. Everyone wants to stand out. No, they don't. Most people just want to blend in. They just want to be accepted. And once you can be okay with people accepting you or not, like, then you win, because it doesn't matter. I don't care what other people think. That's how it has to be. Like, you can't, like, whenever I get, like, hater comments, it's, like, hilarious. Hater comments are the best, because it's like, you can't hate me more than I already hate myself, you know? Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care. What's your worst workplace memory? Probably when they brought me into the, like, we went for our one-on-ones, and they brought me into the CEO's office, and they were like, hey, Josh, I know it's your day for the one-on, like everyone would go for a walk around the building for their one-on-one with the boss, except for me. I went straight to the CEO's office, and they're like, Josh, it's not working out. Bye. And I was like, what? Better not to acknowledge the political crybaby. Yeah, I mean, I get it, right? But the thing is, as you grow, people will take snippets of you saying certain things, and they'll post them, right? And they'll try to ruin you. They'll take something out of context, and they'll post it, and they'll try to ruin you. So I'm thinking long-term here. I'm thinking, like, someone's going to hear something that I say, and if you were to copy-paste that or cut it out by itself alone, it would sound really bad. So I always try to, like, cover that. You know, oh, you want to call me out? Cool, call me out. But look at this other statement right here that you purposely didn't include. So I think long-term like that, as you grow, you got to be careful with what you say, because someone can take that out of context. This is how brands get ruined. This is how people, you know, they got those SJWs out there looking for ruining people, for just even, having their feels slightly infringed on. Just saying. So you got to think forward like that. You still ride that street triple? Ooh, I rode that street triple to the gym this morning. You are correct. This is Monday, dude. Go get a work. What are you talking about? Congrats, bro. Hey, thanks, man. IT career questions. Hey, we made it, dude. We made it. You sound jaded. Okay. That's like a prompt for me to justify if I am or not, because I'm not. You think whatever you want. Remember that fake? Yeah, I know. I try not to be very political. I said one thing about, like, work visas, and everyone's like, you're promoting the corporate attitude of not hiring local. I'm like, no, bro, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, they just want a better life. You can hate the companies, just don't hate the individuals. Like, don't be racist pricks. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just want a better life. Be mad at the companies. Don't be mad at the people, individual, because of their ethnicity. That's all I was saying. Everyone's like, you're reporting the companies. I'm like, oh, bro, it's not about, like, it's not what I'm saying. Like, hate the companies. Great. Let me just wipe my tears away with my dollars. Because all the comments I got about that were about, like, people's races and ethnicities and stuff. And I was like, that's not okay, right? Like, there's garbage companies that are exploiting this labor. Hate the companies. Like, you can't hate the people themselves. They just want better lives. They don't know any better. How are you going to make money with this? You're going to teach stuff, review stuff, or just talk around stream of consciousness, ride the monetization wave while it lasts? Aaron, that's not a very serious question, but how do you make money with this? Well, I make ad revenue. I sell courses. I sell resumes and cover letters that get people jobs. I do donations. I teach code. I taught how to code for 2 years. I could teach you how to do YouTube. I could teach you how to build a business. I could teach you how to many different skills. What a corporate sellout. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you got an email offer to work for Trilogy? Dude, $19 an hour, fam. How you feel about that? Yeah. People keep telling me there's a lot of math. Maybe. Did you get the girl's phone number? She told me to message her on Instagram, but then I decided that I'm good. She's not that cute. If you were paid to promote a company that you disagree with, would you do it? No, I don't. I purposely don't. I get sponsorship opportunities all the time from companies, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. I don't want to talk about this. I don't believe in your product. I'm not going to use your product. Like, I get sponsor deals a lot. Sorry, dude, my man's on the phone. I get sponsor deals or sponsor requests from a lot of like hosting companies. They're like, hey, Josh, are you interested in promoting our hosting? We'll give you 10% of the affiliate, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, why am I going to tell people to sign up for your hosting when I know and I myself would go to GitHub Pages right now and host that shit for free? Why am I going to promote your hosting company, dude? Like, why am I going to promote go buy your template? Like, go to templated.co, get it for free. I don't care. I'll get the money later just by holding on to my dignity, okay? I don't care about that money now. I'm just not going to tell. No. I get so many hosting companies out there that are just like, hey man, no, go do GitHub Pages. It's free. Host it there. Where's that Suite Verified thing? I applied for it. I think I got it. Someone said I got it. Maybe check your cache. Brandon, you get it. Programmer, learn code, finish learning code, find a job, failed finding a job, making courses and YouTube videos. What? Congrats, you're one of a kind. Marina, thanks. You probably get asked a lot about React. How do you tackle learning React if you have to learn it? You go download the boilerplate, just reverse engineer, work backwards. You are verified? Hey, cool. You know what you have to do to get the check mark? You actually have to send a message. You have to go to Google support, open a thing, and then send a ticket that says, hello, I would like to, well, I actually did it yesterday, and they said, sorry, you're not eligible. And I was like, oh, what? Yes, I am. I got 100. Give me my check mark. Favorite Halo? Hoping you say Reach. 5 is pretty good, but then Reach, then 3, and then 2. Probably, in that order. 4? Yeah, no, I'm good. 4's okay. Multiplayer's okay. I like all of them. YouTube's starting to look like the gold rush when people made more money with selling the tools instead of finding gold. I mean, when there's a gold rush, sell the shovels, don't go mine for gold, right? So in this particular scenario, the gold rush is everyone wants to learn how to code. Why am I gonna teach people how to code, and when I can just teach them what happens after and give them a job? Because that's great. You can all go learn to code on Udemy, but you don't know how to get a job. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can go get a job. You can apply, right? But you don't know the nuances of getting a job and finessing to get that, get what you're worth. That's all I'm saying. Josh, did you get your play button? No. Thanks for speaking your mind. Your videos got me motivated. Dude, go hit it. What are my dogs doing? From your experience as a mechanical engineer, how profitable is the mechanical? It's not. I mean, how profitable? I don't know. Do you enjoy souls? Do you enjoy selling your soul for profit? Because I don't. I make way more now than I did as an engineer, and I can do when I want, how I want. How can you hustle without being a sellout? I mean, what do you mean? You just gotta make money. You can sell value. Thanks, Truth. What do you do if you're in a crossroads trying to get a software job and trying to not get a regular job? You just get game dev or web dev. Do what you want. Web dev is more profitable, better jobs. It's not as exciting, in my opinion. I don't care about the next React app or what. I don't care. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't want to build web apps. I don't care about web apps. It doesn't mean anything to me. I'd rather build games. I don't want to play games. I like playing games, but then I realized why play the game when you can build the game? And that just came from why climb the corporate ladder when you can own the corporate ladder? That's how my mindset is. Why did you dress up like this? Oh, well, Chan 20.
Classic Chan 20. Why did you dress up like this? Are you interested in a 5.8% raise, my man? Because here, I'd love to give you a 5.8% raise. Do you happen to have some Listerine by any chance? I can help you out.
Where can I deploy an app for free as I build? Netlify will do it. You can do game dev with web dev. Yeah, I mean I can, but nobody plays JS games. Like that's that like eBaum's World stuff. Nobody does that anymore. You just do OpenGL, nest your Unity game maybe. Your net worth? I don't know. Not a lot. What pre-workout do you take? All kinds. Busting out the glasses and the mug? Yup. Tad, I got you. Do you suggest working for someone before? No, dude. What's the question? Ram, no. You don't work for someone before you build your brand. You work for someone and build your brand. You always side hustle, dude. Always side hustle. 5.8% is still 5.8%, so it's always worth. Actually, you're probably negating most of that money just by inflation, so it's really not that good of a deal. You know how you get raises? You get a different job. You don't get raises at the company. The only like your main negotiation for money was when you is when you accept the offer. After that, have fun with those 2% raises every year that just keep up barely with inflation. No, dude, I don't hit up the AAS. No. That's why I still got hair. Okay. Dogs. Hold on. I'm gonna go get my dingoes. .8% barely covers the risk. What do you keep on drinking? Just some juice, just some water and powder. Been thinking about going software? Definitely do it, dude. The raise thing is true. Yep. Those IR games are JavaScript and they generate so much revenue. There's only a few that are really popular and they don't generate that. I mean, maybe they do, but you can have the greatest game in the world, okay? You can develop the greatest game in the whole world, but if you don't have anyone to play your game, you're not generating any revenue. So really, the bottleneck is marketing once again and having a brand and having an audience to point at and be like, hey guys, go play my video game. If you don't have that, you got nothing. You can make the most fun game in the world, but how are you going to get it in front of people? Are you going to pay a marketing company? And are you banking on generating that money back by people playing your game and generating revenue? So are you going to spend more money in marketing than you're going to generate in the game? How are you going to do that? How are you going to get your game in front of people? That is the bottleneck of everything in this world in 2019. You need an audience. You need a brand. If you have that, you can point, hey guys, go check this out. And they do. You either get lucky and other people spread it by word of mouth, which rarely happens, or you pay a marketing company. And so right now, I don't have to pay marketing for anything. If I don't have to pay a marketing company to send people to my website, I'm just like, hey guys, go check out my website. Drive it myself. No, thank you. I'll do it myself. What do you think of offensive security? It sounds like a legal way to go to jail for trying to do something good. How do you feel about traineeships? That sounds like a worse than a mentorship. It sounds like one level below. Or you hack YouTube recommended algorithm. I mean, that sounds like a fun kind of buzzwordy thing. You hack the algorithm. No, you know what you do is you make thumbnails and you make videos that promote watch time and likes and engagement and comments. And then you hope that the algorithm picks it up. That's how you hack the algorithm. Have you thought about interviewing other dev channels? We did them a while back. No, not really. You got this. Facebook ads or Google Sense though, if you have to. What? What? Probably Facebook ads. Maybe Instagram. What is your website? It's at the beginning of every single video that plays. Drydrill.com. The secret step to succeeding on YouTube. Hack the algorithm today. Only $10.99. That's the real way. You get it. Just joshfluke.com. Why would no, dude? Why would joshfluke.com be a brand? No, grind reel. That's what it's all about. It's a grind reel. It's documenting the grind, making videos every day about the grind, and then I live stream and I talk about my progress and my updates, and I show you my ad revenue, and we talk shop. That's it. When was your sub growth the slowest? When I took off to help my dad get his. Would you do brand review videos? Sure. What do I need to get a job in Canada? I mean, I don't know. Look what they want, I guess. Got any list with more stuff like that? Maybe. Tad, I'd be honored. How does your YouTube channel gain momentum? Well, I think I do things differently. I run my channel very different than a lot of people. I answer almost every single comment that I can. I respond to everyone on a personal level. I try to stream every single day so I can engage. I answer every question in the chat. Usually, I try my best. Sorry if I missed you. Press F to pay respects to all my lurkers out there. Appreciate you guys real quick. That's how I run my channel. I do things differently. A lot of people just post videos and disappear. Go look at Life of Luba, and she never responds to anything. She never responds to anyone. People are like, wow, this is such a great video. Heart. Come on now, that's not engagement. You got to engage with the people that follow you. You got to talk to them. You got to form relationships here. A lot of YouTubers don't do that. I don't want to be that guy, because whenever I watch Twitch streams and I see people donate like $100, hey Shroud, great stream. You keep me really motivated. Do you have any recommendations on my mouse sensitivity? Dude donated like $100, $150, and Shroud's just like, doesn't even notice. I never want to be that guy. I never, ever, ever want to be that guy. I want to engage. Like I'm sure at some point it gets overwhelming and you can't. I get that. The volume is too high, but you don't get $150 donations or $100 donations every 2 seconds, maybe every couple minutes. You can acknowledge those every couple minutes. You got to be engaging with your community. And that's where a lot of people don't. Calling out Shroudy. I'm not calling out him. I mean, whatever, dude. He's just used to making lots of money. But you got to engage, okay? You got to engage, you got to respond, you got to be friendly. If you donate, great. If you don't, great. I'm still going to talk to you. I don't care about any of that stuff. The money is a byproduct of value and helping people. I'll only answer, that's just, go look at my videos. I try to respond to everyone. I want to be personable on that level. What's your favorite stuff to engage on? Everything. Why do you have a sock on your mic? I asked you 20 times, what do you think about that? And you didn't respond. It didn't show up in the chat. I didn't see it. OpenUI. Oh, I did answer that question. You said, what do you think about OpenUI? I asked you literally 20 times. I don't know anything about it. That's what I said. I don't know anything about OpenUI. And then that was it. I said, I don't know anything about it. How do I gain followers on my GitHub? Why would you want to get followers on your GitHub, dude? Get followers somewhere else where you can get their emails and then you can market to them. Popper stopper. Buy one now, $9.99. Josh will even play ROE with people. I don't want to play Skinnerbox games. I can't do Skinnerbox games. Like games like Diablo 3 and whatever, Path of Exile, whatever. Oh, well, you said ROE. Ring of Elysium. Yeah, I'll play that. My bad. It's 101K. Hey, thanks, man. Sweet. Do you think I can get a job? Yeah, it's called remote. How much can I buy your shirt for? I don't know. Some dude offered to buy my underwear for $500 the other day. He said, you're a very beautiful man, and I would love to smell them. And I was like, no, you can't have that. How about $550? I'm just kidding. Let's see. Twitter and Instagram is great. I mean, I guess, but Twitter and Instagram, you can't monetize. Twitter is super low engagement. Twitter is just like announcements. Like, Twitter is the most low engagement thing ever. No one uses that anymore. Instagram probably has the highest engagement. Have you ever done 100 days of code? Why am I coding to code? I'm not going to code for 100 days to code for no reason. I'm not building anything. I'm not making anything. I don't want a job at the end. I'd rather do 100 days of game dev, maybe. Truth. Yeah, I mean, I try to talk to everybody. I try to answer all the DMs on, I try to answer emails. Emails take time, but I try to answer everybody. I don't feel like it ever gets overwhelming. I'm willing to like sacrifice, doing fun stuff and hanging out with my bros. And like, well, number one, I don't really have any, and number two, I don't want to go to the bar at night and all that stuff. I like engaging. This is what I like to do. 100 days of Listerine, you get it. Are you supposed to show us what? I don't know. People are weird about money. People are like, hey, man, I'm not going to tell you how much money I got because I want you to think that I got way more money than I actually do. No, I'm very transparent about money. I have nothing really to hide there. I'm pretty open with it. I just don't. I try to be transparent. Like, I want to show you guys that this is possible. Like, the whole thing is a grind reel. It'd be pretty lame if I didn't show you how much money I made. Right? Don't you want to see what I'm doing? Like, if I'm doing this, you can do it, When are you getting the join button? Whenever YouTube says okay. Like, that's it. They won't tell me when. How to make friends. You just, treat people nice. What do they look into when they hire? I don't know. I think some people, like, if you got like tons of money, you don't want to tell people you're like a millionaire, because then people come out of the woodwork and they're like, hey man, you remember that time when we hung out? And no, go away. How much money you got in the bank account? Oh man, I think right now like 14K, something like that. But I gotta pay my bills today, which is about $3,600. So I'm gonna have about 9K. I'm taking a loss. What kind of camera do you use? I'm using a Blackmagic right now. It's time for your midstream puppy break. Correct. $3,600 bills. Oh my God. Well, so I have a mortgage. I pay for my dad's rent. I pay for my car. I pay for my dad's car. I pay for my dad's car insurance. I pay for my car insurance. I buy food. I have electricity. I have water. I have trash. I have internet bills. What else? I have a phone bill. Like, you guys got to quit thinking. Like, I don't make poor financial choices, okay? I don't live lavishly. As you can see, I have a friggin' sock on my microphone for a pop filter here. Like, I live very, very frugal. I didn't know I was going to be put in this position. That's what happens to people. People start living their lives. They start living their lives and they get this lifestyle creep. You make more money, you spend more money. You make more money, you buy a newer car. You buy a more expensive car because now you can afford that now. That's all I'm saying. Link to the camera. Just Google Blackmagic Pocket 4K cinema camera. Are you into investing? No, I don't. No, I'm good. Luxury items? Nah, I'm good. Real estate. But you have to have money to invest to do that. And as you can see, I don't really have that. What are you striving for? I want $660 million in my bank. Real talk. Oh, yeah, you and me too, brother. I want that kind of. Well, I'm gonna get it. $660 million. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna post a screenshot when I'm 55 years old. Just go ahead, call me now. $660 million. That's what I want in my bank account. I don't need $1 billion. I think that's too much. $660 million be all right. I think I could live on that. But first, I gotta get that first million. But first, I gotta get that first 50K and then 100K in the bank. That'd be all right. And then I'd like to buy my parents a house. And then I'd like to let them live a good life. I don't know. I just want to go buy all the things that I could for people. I'd want to go like help out people. Like it's always been like a cool dream of mine to like just buy someone a house. Like someone that's like I don't know, like if you go to the restaurant, right, and the waitress is having a hard time and you can tell, and you're just like, you know what? Here's a Ferrari. Whatever. I don't know. I just want to have a bunch of money so I can change people's lives. I don't want it for me. There's nothing I could buy materialistic right now that would increase my happiness. You know what I mean? So why not just $1 million? I don't know. It just sounds like good. There's really nothing materialistic in my life that I could purchase that would increase my happiness. Like, I buy a plane, great. I don't have any time to fly it. I don't have any time to learn to fly it. I just want to make videos right now. There's nothing I can buy that would increase my happiness. No material item. The only things that I could do would be pay off my house, pay off my car, pay off my student loans, pay off my dad's car. Just pay off things is what would make me kind of happy. But the only reason it would make me happy is because it's more security for me, because it's less money I have to make every month to be able to not be homeless. That's literally it. There's nothing, there's no items, I could buy a new Xbox One X, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. I could buy a 2080 Ti. It doesn't matter. It doesn't improve anything. It doesn't increase my happiness at all. What helps me is helping other people. What makes me more happy is helping other people. That's it. That's it. Why are you not happy with $77,000 a year? Well, number one, it's not just for me, okay? I support my family and me. Paying off the house is a dream. Actually, paying off the house is not that great. To be honest, I would just refinance it and get a lower interest rate, then rent it out and scrape profit off the top. Then I have an asset, which is what I'd like to do, but I'm not ready for that quite yet. I need a little bit more money in the bank account. How about a yacht? Nope, yacht wouldn't make me happy. Jet ski wouldn't make me happy. There's nothing I could buy. No physical items. Nothing, right? When you don't have money, money is everything, and when you do have money, it's not. That's the thing, and I would like everyone to experience that, because all these people comment on my videos. They're like, holy crap, all these people in America get paid so much money, but like, okay, look, that doesn't mean you get healthcare, and if you get cancer, boom, you're done. All your money goes away. Doesn't matter. Like, if you get sick, boom, like, no insurance, you're screwed. Stuff happens all the time. You just want freedom. Is YouTube your main source of income? No, absolutely not. I was doing YouTube way before I had money on YouTube. Lifetime supply of Listerine, yes. So beyond money, what do you want in the future? I just want to help people. That's it. I just want to change people's lives. I want to help people live a better life. I want everyone to wake up and just have freedom with what they want. That's it. Collecting life experiences, but not material. I just want to help other people. That's it. That's all I care about. I want to give my dad a nice life and let them, let my parents have a nice retirement because they've been struggling. And I want to help other people move from whatever it is they're dealing with to a better life. So if you're out there and your parents are like, learning code is stupid, you got to go to college, like those people that pressure you into things that you don't want to do. Like, I was that person. Look, man, let me help you. This is not true. Don't listen to them. Ignore them. That's what I want to do. That's what I like doing. Nah, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast did a bunch of dumb things that hit the algorithm and then got a bunch of subscribers and then got a bunch of money, and now he has a bunch of money to give away. But the money that he gives away is given to him by sponsors, so, You ever done back in? No. Gift your dad a 2080. Why? He doesn't understand. Budget foods? I don't know, what's your diet? How to convince someone to let me work part-time instead of full-time? Just say I want to work part-time. Say I don't really think there's enough work. Take all your money and move to Africa. Yeah, I mean, what people don't get in other countries is that cost of living is different. Like, you make $1,000 a month. Okay, yeah, that's nothing here in the U.S. But your rent is only $100. So it doesn't matter. You got to start thinking of these money, like the money amount, the salary amount that all these people in other countries that live in cheaper countries or lower paying countries. You got to start thinking of these numbers in percentage rather than just numbers. Of course, if your rent is $100 a month and you're making $172,000 a year, yeah, it's a lot of money. But where they pay $173,000 a year, rent is not that much. Rent is way more money. It's all percentage based. You got to start looking at these salaries as percentage. Like 30% of this goes to, living. 30% goes to this. 30% goes to that. You got to start thinking of percentages rather than just dollar value. It's all relative to cost of living. Nothing. Dude, I'm straight edge. You should give your dad a dad. He has a dad, my grandpa. I mean, obviously, if you can lower your living expenses and make more money, great. Definitely do that. But if you're me, and you do the typical route of go to college, take out student loans, and then now you have student loan debt, and then you get a job, and then you buy a car to get to the job. Now you have car loans, and then you got to pay that, and then you live your life around working the stereotypical 9-to-5 rat race job. Now you got bills set around that. Give your dad's dad a dad? Yeah, exactly. Straight edge, no alcohol. Nah, dude, I don't drink. You go ahead and drink. It makes me sick. I had one Mike's Hard Lemonade on the 4th of July, and I woke up at like 4 a.m. the next day, like, wanted to die. Like, it was terrible. It just makes me sick. Ugh, I can't do it. Can you take a look at my portfolio? Google my name. All right. Let me do that first before I share the screen. Thanks for the 17, by the way. It popped up in autocomplete, dude. You're looking pretty famous. All right. Oh, nice, dude. You got that SEO. Why work hard when you can just live in... You got me. All right, dude. You know what I'm going to say, fam. Mitchell, you know what I'm going to say about the CV, dude. You know what I'm going to say. Student loans, laughs in Europe. Dude, I went to school in Europe, and I still have student loans from here, so get wrecked, Josh. All right, so you need to take this off, but I know it's a European thing to have your picture. That's fine. I just don't know how this picture relates to what you can do. That's the only thing. Well, okay, all right. Number 3, definitely take all of this off. Why would you rate yourself, dude? Why would you rate yourself, man? That's kind of, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God. You don't want to rate yourself, dude. You don't want to let. Oh my God. Why would you tell people that you're only 65% of Premiere Pro instead of 100% of Premiere Pro? Like, don't do that. No. What does design thinking even mean? You gotta take these ratings off, dude. They're gonna evaluate you in the interview anyways, okay? Why would you tell someone that you're not 100% WordPress but almost? I would never tell someone that. You're giving them the playbook. Take this away. Yeah, I mean, just put ninja for all of these, or like ninja, Jedi, pirate, rock star. Take this off. They'll figure out what your skill level is when they test you, okay? And maybe when they test you, whatever answer you give them is 100%, but you know that you're not 100%, but to them it's 100%, and hey, that's all that matters for the job. Rating is common. No, dude, don't. Just take it off. Like, what does this mean? A rating in design thinking. I don't know what that means. Like, I have no idea what this means. What is this little? Is this 5%? Is this 2%? Is this 3%? What is this? I have no idea what this means. Another picture, bro? No. Pick one. You get to pick one. And then have these up here. Take these and put them up here. Somebody messaged me on LinkedIn. All right. Contact. This is nice, I guess. I think that you should have this one page. You don't need a separate page for this one contact form. Just put it at the bottom, dude. And then I think this should also be in English, in my opinion, and just have an option for, what is the word? It's not, why can't I? Wow, I forgot what language you speak there. Dutch. I disagree removing the ratings. All right, dude, you've disagreed with like everything in the stream. So what's new? Yeah, it's Dutch. I can't believe that took me so long to figure out. Yeah, I would still have an option for English, though. I'm not trying to roast you, okay? I just want you to know I'm not trying to be like a douche. Just saying. Congrats on 101. Hey, thanks, man. I mean, it looks okay, right? It looks professional. It looks like you're a freelancer. And then you have a something communication, multimedia design, English, and then back to Dutch. The extent you engage with us is seriously impressive. Keep doing it, dude. That's all I know, dude. I just want to be relatable. I want to be bro. You know, I want you guys to. I want to be bros. You know, I don't have real life friends. I'm just kidding. I got a couple, but you know. Fanta's deck got that big brain energy. I think this is fine, but what value does this add to your portfolio, fam? Oh, the Dutch universities? Okay. Please use Google Translate. You guys getting triggered? Well, Google Translate is going to be broke. Hey, I'm Mitchell, 26-year-old student, eager to learn. I mean, it's not fair, right? Because what you say in Dutch is not what you say in English. Is the site... Ooh, is it responsive? You mean responsive? It's not reactive. Not really. It's okay, kinda. Web promotion. Are you gonna take me to another page? Boy, you taking me to another... Oh my god. How many pages you got, fam? Stop taking me to pages. At least do modals or something. Americans saying fam. What cringe? What cringe? Oh, so cringe. You need all this on one page, or do modals or something. You're making me browse too much. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. Neil says, not at all. Can I have an opinion? You haven't stated your opinion. That's the thing. You just... Boy, it's the ghetto Josh coming. I don't know about that. That's your mom about to slap you on the face, what that is. Should he do this in React? I don't know what... I mean, whatever you want to build it in doesn't matter. Neil, you can have an opinion, but you're making statements. Alright, my dudes. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I'm gonna go. Thank you for 100k subs. I'm trying to be, you know, helpful here. Not... You know, but seriously, like, trim this down, pick a picture, make these modals or something. We should have 4 devs review portfolio. I tried that once, and with 2 editing the audio was a pain. That was the problem. Josh should try living in the ghetto as a joke. I did live there. I grew up there. So, what up? I got jumped in and I got jumped out. And if you're from the ghetto, you know what that means, okay? So. I'm good. I mean, I'd like to go back and help people. That's what it's all about. Thanks for the long content. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna... What's a modal? It's a little pop-up. Detroit, what up? Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. Thanks for hanging out. What was your longest interview? Had one 4 hours long, but not... Yeah, I've had one about 4 hours long. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna make a video a little bit later. And I'll see you then tomorrow in the live stream. Longest stream so far. Now I got one that's like 5 hours. Please tell us what county in Atlanta you're from one day. I'm from Marietta. Cobb County. But not the good part of Cobb County. Alright. I'm out. I'll see you later.